Hey, welcome to another episode of Grab Bag here at Hyper RPG with myself, Dan, and we have some amazing guests today.
So I'm Billy. I try to wear the same shirt every single time I come on the show, so it doesn't really switch anyone up. Always this red shirt.
Wasn't the same shirt that you wore in high school, I would be convinced that you only had one shirt.
It's true. So me and Nathan actually went to high school together. I haven't seen him in a long time, but now we are both playing games and both
Reunited.
free. So
Feels real good.
Oh yeah, you have to talk about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Nate Weisman. I also design games. I work for Hairbrain Schemes, and I help out at Hyper RPG pretty often. So.
Oh yeah, so I also part of Emergence board game. We finished our Kickstarter and we raised $93,000. So thank you very much. And then now we're just back because
Which is really incredible. You guys Kickstarter really impressive.
I think a lot of the Hyper RPG guys really helped out because you guys were awesome, built a lot of hype, and it was kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, success is nice.
Speaking of success, brilliant transition to the 3 games that we're going to do for Grab Bag. This is one of the most unsuccessful games on Kickstarter. Have you ever looked this up?
Successful to be unsuccessful.
Successful to be unsuccessful. If you ever looked this up, it's the Doom that came to Atlantic City. It was the first board game that actually got sued by the U.S. government. They went to court for it because the guy basically took everybody's money and started moving houses, doing a bunch of house chores, didn't make a single copy of the game, went to court, got his wages garnished, and then Cryptozoic came in, they grabbed the game from the designers and we'll just make it. But yeah, huge controversy. It's pretty fun to look up. And then it also shows you how scary the internet is because they end up doxing this guy and now he's screwed.
It's basically a big warning to anyone who wants to do a Kickstarter. Don't fuck with Kickstarter.
Don't fuck with Kickstarter.
Those guys have a lot of time to dox you and call your call your
The internet's a scary place. You guys terrify me. Second, we have Gloom, your family-friendly game about killing families. Has really cool transparent cards. The game mechanic itself is supposedly cool. I own 3 copies of it. Never played it. But
Is it because it's too transparent that you can't see it?
Yeah, that must be it. I keep forgetting I have the cards and going out and buying more. And then they keep getting given to me. And then the last game is Camp Grizzly, which we have the board out here. I know nothing about Camp Grizzly other than it's about killing people in camp.
I usually know nothing about most things, including all the games.
Not supposed to say that.
Oh, just kidding. I'm an expert of all things gaming related. So we're gonna use the board from Camp Grizzly, the cards from Gloom, and the figures from the Doom that came to Atlantic City. And let's open these things up and see what they look like.
All right,
let's get in there.
So we've never seen this before.
Never seen it.
Especially this board we already have out. It's never been.
Quick primer for y'all if you haven't seen the show. We take these game elements. These guys are smart about games and stuff. Sometimes I talk, that's about it. And we try and make a damn game.
Just take out the really cool minis and try to not use anything else from there.
Okay.
Try to keep things simple.
Yeah,
then
good strategy. Wow, these
especially and
really
the minis
well
are really cool. Look at these minis, guys. They're like, well, this one is just a bunch of bubbles, but the rest of them are really cool.
Yeah, this one's a bunch of tentacles. But
this one's like a screaming ghost.
they're super detailed, so I feel like it'd be a pain to paint these.
This mini is how I felt for most of high school.
Buffing on steroids.
Well, you could call it that. I've recently gotten over that. But anyway, enough about me.
Pretty cool wizard. This is how I was like in high school.
Oh,
I don't know what
That is exactly how I
you
remember
wore
you.
gloves every day? There's more in here.
Nathan has long hair.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
These are freaky deaky. Okay.
So we got some cool minis.
Quick inside knowledge. So each miniature, if you want to set up a mold, costs about $3,000 to $5,000 per design. So usually they're pretty expensive. But once you get the mold set up, then it's really cheap to actually make the products. It's just setting up the mold that gets expensive. So
First mold.
yeah, heads up.
Instead of pro tips.
I love miniatures for my board games, but how much?
3,000.
You wanna talk about manufacturing because
$3,000 to make a mold for this?
Yeah, so if you want to make a mold, each one to set up costs about $3,000. But once you do set it up, it's really cheap. It's like anywhere from 20 cents a copy for a game.
Like, where do you go to like make miniatures? Is there like a spot everyone goes to?
So everybody goes to 2 manufacturers. The big one is called Panda GM, and they're the guys who made Pandemic. They made Viticulture and Scythe.
Okay.
So they're kind of the board game manufacturing industry, and then there's a lot of like little smaller ones that people still love to use. There's like Ludofact. A lot of it's in China, and then there's a couple in Germany. That's kind of the big things.
find this fascinating. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
So fascinating.
the ones
want to talk
the
about
ones we're using.
manufacturing, it gets deep.
We're using Wingo. They're great as well. So, but we're not doing any miniatures because it's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From working on Golem Arcana, I never personally went through the manufacturing process like you did, but I heard the pains and groans from Brian Poole, who
Yeah.
was managing it.
Exactly. You probably read about it, and it's insane.
So, Gloom has all these cards. Many of them are was just bad things that happened to you, like was taunted by tigers, and some of them are people, like Cousin Mordecai. So, I'm gonna sort these out into events that can happen to you and also characters.
Yeah.
Because I feel like those will
Okay,
probably
so we're gonna
be
sort these into events that can
basically,
happen to you.
yeah, events, the ones that have portraits and the ones that don't.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so these are all crows.
Yeah, and then so I think these are death things too, so maybe those should be separated out into its own thing.
I don't really think.
This is all.
So the ones that have portraits, the ones that don't, and the ones that have skulls.
This one has like 0 and plus 15.
So basically, what we got here
These
are
transparent cards are really kind of tricky on the eye.
yeah, they're
very
interesting.
confusing.
So you got these skull cards, which are ways that characters have died, at least in Gloom. And then you got family cards. I think there are 4 families, I guess. Looks like there's green, yellow, red.
Oh, is this a family card?
Those might be a 5th thing. Turn them over, maybe. The family cards have red.
Gloom.
Yeah,
Okay.
so those look like family cards, maybe.
Splitting these up.
Yeah.
I just figured that's a good place to start.
That makes sense.
These look different.
Different.
Yeah.
I'll split these.
Yeah, let's keep those separate.
Okay, so we got some cards, we got some occulty looking figures, we got I think we got a little
got a
theme
little
here,
theme?
a little horror
Yeah.
theme.
So definitely horror theme. So I personally, I really like stories when I think of stories when I'm game designing, like designing a game. Kind of, Emergence as a good story that definitely influences it. Look how good at this.
Pitching. I don't pay him for this.
Anyway, so let's start with the story here. We got this campground. We got a bunch of monsters.
I like it. I like it.
Do we want to be playing monsters in our game, or do we want to be playing things that are getting mauled?
Ooh. So do we want to die or do we want to be doing the killing?
How about I don't know.
Dan, what do you like to do?
You could do a little bit of both. You start out as a dude, and then something happens and you turn into a monster, and like phase 2 of the game is like, I don't know, that might be too complicated, but
But maybe I kind of like the idea that what if you had like your campers that you were trying to protect,
Yeah, I
and
like
you
that.
had an offensive monster that was going after the other people's
converting
campers.
them into other monsters or something
Yeah,
like
or
that.
just killing them. So
Or just killing them.
yeah.
That
so
would work.
you
That's
both have like
simpler.
a offensive and a defensive part.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I get here these
I like
being
that, I like
families.
that. So we'll be the campers.
Yeah, so we can
Okay.
both be campers. So let's say each player gets a monster and a family.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So separate these into the different colors. I think these are the different families. That
So
we
to
have.
answer Mondor the Great, so 3D printing is for really small scale. Like if you want to make like kind of a few
Yeah.
copies, prototypes, things like that.
That's really the best use for 3D printing is rapid prototyping. For as far as like, game.
Exactly, and
game
then I
design.
think then you do pouring molds when you're scaling up to like thousands of copies. But you're right, because 3D printing is for small scale.
Yeah. It is a really useful tool, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people and a lot of different uses that people use 3D printing for, and it's just usually when you move up to an industrial, like we're going to produce thousands of these things, 3D printing can't keep up with the pace that you could with a standard mold.
Exactly,
And also with the
exactly.
cost. Oh god, no.
There's the Sharky suit. Oh, you know what? Totally forgot to mention. I kind of lost train of thought there. So thank you, first of all, Sage Topian, for reminding me to do that. I always forget
I
that.
think so. We have 4 families.
Yeah,
Second of all,
let's try. These don't look like
We got
they-
this new wheel of
Oh, yeah,
misfortune
five,
back
yeah.
here.
Yeah, okay. It looks like they're all
Um,
5.
Did someone ask what that was about? Misfortune. So if anyone donates $25 or more, we'll spin this crazy ass wheel, and there's all kinds of stuff on it. We got remove a rule, add remove a currency, add 11 interest to the game. Someone has to wear the Sharky suit for 10 minutes. All kinds of stuff. That was an interesting thing we did last week. We were trying it out, and we'll see how it goes. So if you want to throw money at us, we'll spin that thing. Boy, and we'll just see what the hell happens, basically.
I'm actually really quite scared.
It can really. Some of these are fine and kind of somewhat innocuous, and some of them, like the Sharky one, will make you sweat and be physically uncomfortable.
And the best thing about it is everybody sweated before.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
I
it's,
mean,
we don't watch that thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not clean. Yeah, it's got some layers of.
it's actually a biohazard at this
It
point.
is a biohazard.
But we can't tell anyone.
No, they can't smell it on the internet, so they're not gonna know.
No, our insurance company knows nothing
Yeah,
about
they
the
don't know
Sharkies.
anything. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So feel free to throw money at us, and we'll
And
Spin that and-
we'll troll it.
see what happens.
So it looks like we got 4 different families
Yep.
of 5.
Okay.
So we've got this yellow family. Do they have names?
They all have individual names, yeah.
But they
And
don't
little
have a
quotes.
family name, which is
They
odd.
don't. Yeah.
So this will just be called
Yellow family.
the yellow family.
It's based on their color, not on their race. In case someone couldn't see, they were all actually white. You have the green family over here with everyone, including William Stark, who looks like a pirate.
Who is John Stark's illegitimate brother.
That's getting wow.
Yeah.
We're making a Game of Thrones camping game.
Yeah.
So we got families, we got monsters, we got
Someone's
other
saying
pieces.
in chat that we could have like a camp counselor kind of theme to this game, and maybe we could have like the colors could be different camps,
Yeah, totally. So
different teams.
maybe the monsters. What if the monsters the camp counselors? So you're
Okay, so the monster is the camp counselor.
and then you have your campers. So you have your counselor and your campers.
Okay.
And you're trying to kill off all the other
Oh,
people's
so now
campers?
it's like some dark occulty camp,
yeah.
like away camp for ghosts and shit.
So are we trying to kill? So I
So-
think Mondor is asking a good question. Is it a team game or is it free for all?
I think it's free for all. I think it's competitive.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
It's a
lot.
So
team free
what
for all.
if the idea is that we're all different camp cults,
Yeah.
and we're trying to kill enough people to raise our
Ooh.
like
Ooh,
god.
our lord, yeah.
Whatever this vampire dude is, like
Like he's
zombie
trying
dudes.
to raise this guy.
Uh-huh.
These people are trying to raise this dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so to
yeah,
summon
so-
your monster.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're trying to kill enough of the enemy that we can.
That,
or at least
you're
get enough
basically
points.
you're trying to get enough points in like blood debt or blood
Okay.
ritual to kill people.
And I think this is perfect because
That works.
the campfire could be the only place
That's
that
when you
can
summon the thing?
That's when
yeah,
you
so-
summon.
so you have to kill the people and then so maybe instead of, there's like lesser demons that you can spend points on during the game. So
Yep.
there's like an ultimate goal. You're trying to get, let's say, 21 points,
Mm-hmm.
but like for 5 points you can summon a lesser demon which will help you during the game.
I like that. So let's pick a like a main dude that each one of these family has to summon.
Do we want to? Is it just one main dude per family, or is it that there is like Cthulhu, and then when you summon Cthulhu, you win, and that's the end of the game? So that you're, so that these could all be like other things that
Other
we can
things that you
summon
can
during the
summon.
game.
I like that actually.
Okay, that's an
What do
idea.
you think, Dan?
No, it would be great if someone threw money at us. We can roll this,
It would be
Summon
really
the
useful
zombie
to get
Galactus?
the troll.
or the troll, or something. Yeah. if we
Yeah,
got-
I mean, really just anything beforehand so that we could plan for it.
Oh no, you can't plan for this stuff. It's
Can you
gonna
call
happen.
your parents and ask them?
I would call my parents if they pick up my phone calls. But then I'm
You-
gonna-
Oh, so your parents are like mine. They're like, it's okay.
Mute. We can have this guy be Cthulhu for now because he looks the most evil. But that's an idea to work with.
Okay, so
Or
whoever.
there's this guy actually.
Okay, you're right. No, you're right. I didn't see that
So
one.
we can put him here in the middle to
He's
show
definitely
that that's
Cthulhu.
where you're
And he-
sacrificing to Cthulhu.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
he
these
won't
are the
move.
lesser
Yeah,
monsters
these are the
that-
lesser ones that you can
Okay.
summon.
Okay. Sweet.
So
now maybe every family has a starting zone.
yeah, so each player gets. We'll start with each player taking a.
Yeah.
Taking
one for that
some.
one too.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so we got
Three-player game.
3-player game in this
yeah,
one.
this will be a 1 to 4 player game. How about that?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Sure. I got my squad.
And then do we?
And
Yeah,
I
let's
guess
have a. So then, I guess there are 4 places.
that we can start.
Yeah, it looks like take the van. Let's start on the exits here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Since my family looks like they're clownish, they'll start at the.
Thank you, Zofra.
Wow.
hello.
Does Does it say anything?
Okay, throwing money. Dollar, dollar, dollar. Hashtag Mitsuhama.
All right.
Oh,
We're gonna roll this thing.
this actually happened. Someone gave us $25 to do this?
Well, yeah, money is a curious object. Here we go.
I'm scared.
I think that was a healthy little spin.
Yeah. Very game show like.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Big Short.
Okay, Big Short. All right,
Big
so
Short.
as I
This one wasn't
All right.
explained to us.
as I understand the rules, and someone feel free to jump in and clarify, what Big Short means is the shortest person
Has to
in the
not be the
room
tallest.
must stand behind the tallest person, and I think it's their arm. My arm, like I guess I'd be the shortest. You can't use your arms, and I have to do stuff with my arms. I think that's what it is.
Is
Can
that what it
someone
is,
Tell me if
or-
I'm wrong.
What if you're the biggest and the shortest person?
What
That's
what
that's-
measurements are we using?
I'm
Or,
not
like-
sure. I think it's just height.
Okay.
Where's Joe? I'm not sure on that rule. Joe, can I get a judge ruling on the Big Short thing? We should have been more prepared.
Yeah, I thought it was
Pretty
that we
sure
had to
that's
like
how it
change
works.
heights. But
Yeah, it's pretty.
If that, you
Are we
know,
using this stuff?
I don't know, are we?
Because then we don't really have.
if we don't like that one,
I was thinking we would move
saying
the,
we can
the
re-roll
actual
it.
card around as like I'm gonna be here.
Okay, and this is like the person.
Yeah,
Because
so
it's
these,
also see-through.
yeah,
'cause
these
it's
act as your
perfect. Yeah.
pawns basically.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as the host of the show, I will leave the show briefly to investigate this Big Short clause.
Okay.
Y'all just talk amongst yourselves.
It's fine. Well, by the
It's
time he
fine.
gets back, we're gonna be done with the game.
Totes professional.
As soon as he leaves, productivity is gonna
And
rise.
Dan was distracting us anyway, so.
So we got these cards. We're gonna be using them as pawns on the table. We're gonna be moving them around, trying to end up in the same area, I guess, as another player to try to kill them.
I like that. Yeah. So once you're kind of in the same space.
Yeah. So once you're in the same space, and we'll just move between houses, I guess. You can do attempt to try to kill them in some way.
And then I guess how we would kill them would probably be depending on cards. And
Yeah.
These cards have numbers.
Yeah, so we could play with these cards as kind of they're intended to be used, which is different ways to either kind of boost yourself, it looks like, with more health, like I get plus 10 health, or bad things happening to you.
Or we could use
Let me
these
interrupt
death
your
cards.
guys' productivity for a second. My Big Short suspicion was true. So it's really just a roll-off between which Asian is shorter.
Ooh.
It's hard to
challenge?
judge. I'm standing perfectly straight.
Yeah, I am.
Maybe even too straight. I'm not sure here. Should we go by driver's license?
I think that's good. You guys look you're very similar.
It's very similar.
I was,
right?
at first I was gonna be like, no, Billy's taller.
What does
but
Hyper
I-
RPG think?
What does Hyper RPG
Yeah.
think? Okay, can we have a poll? Because
Yeah.
I'm not good at. I don't got a
We're
ruler on
both
me.
standing straight up.
We're standing straight up. Hyper RPG. That's Billy. I'm Dan. Can we make a poll? Can we make a votey thing? Boom. There's a delay on chat, so let's take
Yeah,
a
maybe
second.
we should,
It'll-
I should
it'll be
heighten
edited.
my hair as well.
I've already done that.
Oh, okay.
I've already done that. You got some zhuzh in your
Is
hair.
that the defining feature? It's gonna come down to the hair.
It's gonna come down to the hair.
It's the hair.
So can we have a vote, a poll, Billy or Dan? I'm not. You're basically choosing which one of us has to stand behind Nate,
Nate is the shortest.
and get up. Nate is the shortest.
Dan is
It's
Oh,
true.
there's
I'm
like
actually
shorter?
wearing
Shorter.
stilts
Oh my
right now.
God,
That's the
this
only
is-
way I can. do
Shorter
it.
if I count hair. Billy's okay. You know what?
Oh,
This is fine.
I think you needed one victory in life. And you
I
didn't get
needed
it.
to get my hair a little higher this morning. Didn't do it. We'll do a quick vote. We'll let that. I don't know. We'll let that run for a few seconds.
I'm gonna drink my coffee now so that I don't. Have
I know,
to
Alienator. I'm
once
sorry. It's a ridiculous poll we're having you run. This is.
All right.
To be clear, we're voting for who's shorter. Who's taller? I don't know. You know what? I don't even know which one. I'll do it. We'll do it.
Vote one.
Well, you gotta know if they're voting on who's taller or shorter.
That's
Otherwise,
true.
I can end up.
Oh,
on
there's
a-
Emily's in the vote.
Don't send
Okay.
That'd be the
I
worst.
think I won this. We can cut that. What's the tally? We'll cut that vote. I mean, I say I've won this. I don't think I've won. Okay, I'm gonna set a timer. This is only a 10-minute penalty. Timer's going.
You know Dan loves this because he's pretty excited about this.
I wouldn't say I love it,
He's
but I'm
really excited.
Eight? Okay, it's fine. I don't love it, but I'm not
Emily,
against it.
6.
Nate, good to meet you. We just met a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it's great.
We'll do one of these. There's the timer.
I think you need. I think the official rules is you get the hip on the butt.
The awkward part of this is that my crotch is on his butt. I mean, it's not. Oh, this works out nicely. I can cut. You can use a little spoon.
Oh,
Okay,
so
so
you're,
let
I
me
think
just
you're,
adjust
you have to.
that.
Oh,
put your-
that's true. I can't
Yeah,
use arms.
yeah,
So
like
I
that.
can't
you put-
see. I can't really see where I'm going.
I think you go around
Here,
all the
we're
way.
going this way so
No,
that
no.
you can help me drink some coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Nate, I think
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
actually
You
like
ready?
cross
The
your
thing
arms.
is, I can't see my arms. I
Yeah,
can't see
so
where
no,
they're
I'll-
going.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. Ooh. This is going to kill our productivity time. So
Did you get stuff?
no, but I don't think
I will set up the game.
that was really effective.
Okay. The timer's rolling. Nate is very warm, by the way. If you any ladies are listening, it'll keep you
Nate,
warm.
let's get you your cards.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're
So we got cards. I was actually looking at these pieces down in front of me.
okay.
Yeah, so 5 of them. Yeah, that's good. Let's look at these wood pieces over
Look at
here.
these wood pieces.
I think
Yeah,
Dan has
let's-
a boner,
let's do
guys.
something.
Dan has a boner.
You know, it's definitely. I'm entertained right now. I'm not falling asleep anytime soon. Okay, we got
Guys,
some wood
you can
pieces.
find a lot of videos like this on the internet. It's
Wood
great.
pieces.
Wood pieces. Some
I
of them
like
are
those.
purple. I like them a lot. Here, we should bring them closer to. Make sure that
Oh
Billy gets
wow.
a look.
Oh dang.
Pieces,
Oh
Billy.
man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should do something with these wood
Oh,
pieces.
Nate, watch your hands. Billy's got respectful boundaries. Stop it. Calm down. Okay. Anyways,
Me and Billy are pretty close.
Yeah, we're close.
I mean,
real close.
Yeah. See, that's a
ridiculous.
really nice shoulder.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
But
Interesting.
speaking of, since we still have to make this game somehow.
Somehow we have to make the game.
Instead
Back
of
to the
touching
game.
each other.
Almost.
Right. We're gonna have to, take all that physical attraction and put it away. So,
It's a great
Can't
feeling.
compose myself. You're thinking really hard right now.
I am.
So we do have to move around the board with these cards.
yeah, I
The
think.
game mechanic we're trying
Right.
to figure out right now is how to
Or-
kill each other.
How do we figure?
Or do we want to say that these are each of our counselors, and we use these little black people as the people that we're gonna be killing?
Yeah.
Great call, bro.
Yeah, great call.
So we might still have to move the cards around, but there's a lot more people to kill that way.
Moving the cards around.
So we'll have like a
Just
set,
randomly.
we'll set amount of these
So let's put like
guys around.
2 or 3 of them in each place.
Okay.
Maybe let's put 2 on the outside ring and then 3 on the
Great job.
inside.
I like it. Like it. Love the encouragement. Love the
Yeah,
encouragement.
he's really placing these guys great.
Really
like
placing them. Great.
like Gusto,
You
making me
wanna-
think of like
you wanna-
Italian.
you wanna-
Yeah, here let's go.
Do one of these.
Yeah.
Do one of
It's
that.
a little all over the place.
Sprinkles.
Look, it's a very chaotic camp, but people get around, things happen. They've never failed not to summon something.
Never failed.
They kill everyone all the time.
So 3 in the inner ring, 2 on the outer ring, including this bus stop.
Are we putting stuff in the exits or just the buildings? Let's put stuff just in the buildings so that there's like a place to. You have to
3.
move. We're gonna have to pick all this stuff up.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we should pick up some of these cards.
Maybe we can make that host guy Dan do it. I don't think he's.
Where did he go? We've been so much more productive since he's left.
Yeah.
It's really been
So much more productive.
so much more. How much longer do we have?
I don't know.
Longer?
Kind of itchy.
I am a little hungry. It's
2 right
true.
here. 2 right here. Look at his boner subsided.
Oh god, what's going on? I can't even tell what's going on.
Alright.
So we've populated our camp.
Help me out.
We've populated our camp. We got people there. We got people to go try to kill. There are more people in the
And we're
center.
going to use the cards to determine what your actions are going to be. Is that what you're thinking?
I'm not sure what I'm thinking about actions.
So when we do move around the board with our characters, I think either some cards, like these gloom cards, can help you determine if you want to kill the current guys, or maybe if you want to move. I'm guessing if you have 3 kills, you can play them and kill someone who's also adjacent from you. Because there's got to be a way to,
Yeah,
go around and kill these guys.
So we had those other red cards too, right?
Yeah. These guys.
The ones that had like the red. Yeah, those. So what if it was like a card mechanic where you drew a card, and if it was a death card, the character got killed, and you could, instead of like a dice mechanic.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid using the cards just as like what they were meant to.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let's
I'm
do
just
it.
trying to make it more challenging for us. I don't know why.
I think that's probably smart. Yeah. So you want a drafting mechanic or a deck mechanic?
I was thinking a deck mechanic.
So we'll shuffle this in with
Yeah.
these guys. And for these guys, should we use it by the number of dots they have? Because
So
there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2.
what if you had your counselor, like you started the game by placing your counselor someplace?
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, your counselor someplace.
Yeah.
So and during the course of the game, as you kill people, you could pick up cards to put them into your deck. You start with like all non-killing cards.
Okay.
But as you kill like the non-important people,
Yeah.
you can put more and more kill cards, and that allows you to then like try to challenge someone's like counselor.
I like it. Okay, that makes
And the
sense.
counselor is worth
Yeah.
more points. So
So these cards will be the cards.
Yeah, that you pick up, and then you're trying to basically get it to where you could draw a skull card or like one of those things to kill someone.
Got it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to people? Mm-hmm. I wish Dan was here. Dan is always such a good influence on
Yeah,
games.
kind of sucks. I didn't like him, but hopefully he doesn't hear this or watch it. I think he was gonna go clarify the rules on.
I saw Dan's stats and I was like, I want those on my forearm. So that's what I did.
It wasn't Joe's.
No one told me I'd be doing this when I showed up today, but
To be fair, I wasn't told either. But.
I leave for a few minutes and I'm like, this shit.
Yeah.
is the timer still going? This is kind of like a.
I don't know. At this point, I think let's find out.
Let's
Yeah.
just check.
Yeah. There we go.
We have a full 3.5 minutes.
Wow.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
This is,
All right.
Making me uncomfortable.
We're getting
I'm pretty
real
jealous.
It's getting kind of sweaty, but I can roll with it.
Yeah. No, we'll figure it out.
We're good.
Okay, so we'll hand. How many starting one of these do we get?
Let's start with 5. So when you pick up the first one, that'll give you a 20% chance to. No, not less than that, but.
So
It's the, yeah.
oh, see, but these don't work because this is the dilemma.
Oh, very true.
Yeah, because for transparent cards, the backs have to be the same design, or it doesn't work out too smoothly. So, yeah,
But what about the?
I gotcha.
What about these? Put those down. Let's put these down and pick up that one right there. Yes. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
These have the same backs as our family, right?
Oh, it does. Yeah. So
So-
one of them says was bitten by bears. One says rest in peace.
Yeah. So what if instead of using the other cards and putting the counselors down, we use the counselors as our starting deck and we're putting in death cards?
I like it. Okay. So our counselors, and so once one of our counselors dies, then I'm guessing we have to play another. Counselor
Yeah, I
card.
guess we're taking the counselors out of. You're not killing counselors anymore. You're killing these other people. But
Then what's the player interaction?
yeah, well, the player interaction is trying to eventually kill the other player's pawn. We just need something else to use as pawns.
Oh,
Or
I see,
the
I
other.
see. So we're not going to use.
Yeah,
these
if we're gonna use those as, unless we can. Let's look at the other cards too. See what.
So they have the rest in peace ones,
Yeah.
and they have all these like
Yeah.
these guys. Yeah, these guys are kind of.
They have a lot of numbers and stuff on them. And some symbols. Lots and lots of numbers. Some abilities. I don't
What's
know.
some water?
Here, I gotta use my second head for a second.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Nope, not gonna work.
I'm so glad I don't have to do this. Wow. That extra
Oh,
half
man.
an inch was
Should have worn my boots
really
today.
helpful.
Yeah.
All right, so
So, So what do we want to use as pawns? Or what is there a different way that we could go about conflict resolution that?
So I think we don't have any pawns right now.
Yeah.
So we might have to start off with minor monsters.
That's it. Like we could go back to the idea that the monsters are our original like counselors. that there's a monster
Yeah. So maybe we'll all start with the original monster.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So
Then we gotta use those minis more too.
yeah. So then instead of having this
Summon them, yeah.
button,
So then you're just trying to collect the. So what if you got to? Let's start with. How many of these like dead cards do we have? Like death cards?
So death cards we have. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, we got a lot.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, we have a lot. Yeah.
So we could start with you having your family and one of them, and then each time you go to a room, you can choose to attack a different player or try to
kill one
kill
of
one of them.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
by
yep.
drawing something out of your deck. If you kill another player, you can either you can take one of their family members out of their deck, so it makes it easier for them to kill people. But if they run out of family members, they lose.
I like it. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So are you suggesting that? So we have a hand.
Yeah. So you have a hand. You're putting in death card.
that's the timer. Okay.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
hey guys. Woo!
Whoa, damn!
I was.
Where were you, man?
I had to pee really bad,
You missed
so
out
I
on
just
some-
kind of ran off.
You missed out on some crazy stuff that happened.
Really? What happened?
Nick got tatted.
Oh shit!
I got them removed though. Laser surgery.
Oh wow!
It's
Technology
It was
is
actually the
crazy.
sleeves because he's not too hardcore. So
Oh,
he
okay,
went
just
to,
medium hardcore.
Yeah, medium
Okay,
hardcore. He went to
medium
Goodwill,
hardcore.
picked up what the
I
sleeves.
can relate to medium hardcore.
I said how much I missed you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I said, man, I wish
It
Dan
was
was
actually
on the
pretty impressive.
Oh,
how
wow.
well-
Yeah.
I felt like my arms acted better than they had. They were just so responsive.
So responsive. They
Were
just
they
kept
pretty
working.
meaty, like right under your like.
I felt powerful.
It was
That's
in
what I
there.
was, yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like your beard got scratched super well. Probably the best it's ever been
I
scratched.
haven't scratched it that well.
Yeah, I mean you should work on that.
Decades. It
Yeah,
really
I
has.
never had a beard, but I feel like I'm pretty good at scratching them.
Dandruff, it helps.
There you go. Oh man. Anyway, that was an experience.
So let me catch you up here.
Okay, sure. I
Yeah.
totally was not paying attention to whatever.
I mean,
weren't
how
here,
could
that's
you?
why.
You were in
I
the room.
was in wherever I wasn't here.
So I think we're gonna go with.
Who made a fucking mess over here, by the way? You guys are sloppy as shit.
Nate was on.
You know, someone has to clean
I
this
was
up.
complaining because I didn't feel like Billy was contributing.
Oh, okay.
He was on some serious drugs for a while.
serious drugs for like 2.5 minutes. Okay.
He was lit.
Gotcha.
It feels a lot more like an hour. I think it was probably.
It did feel like, yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad to be here now. Everything seems to be coming together. Yeah, what kind of mechanics do you guys have so far? I see people.
Yeah, so
cabins.
we're sticking with our idea. We're going back kind of to our idea at the beginning that the goal of the game is to collect enough blood to summon the Elder Demon.
Uh-huh.
How you're going to be doing that is in each of the rooms there are campers which you will be going to kill and collect their blood to make you more powerful as a demigod and also help power the your eventual
So we're
winning.
playing as a monster dude?
Yeah, you're playing as a monster dude who and we're all using this camp collectively to harvest souls.
Okay.
Okay. So we all start off with a hand,
Yeah, so we all start off with a hand.
and it has your family. So
Yeah,
I
so
think
these
you
are-
were the green.
Okay, gotcha.
So think of your family kind of as maybe people who summoned you originally, but they're also basically the help of your character.
Okay.
So the game is whoever summons it first, or whoever runs out of their family cards.
Yeah, or the last person standing. So to collect a soul, when you go into a room, you would start with maybe 2 of these. So everyone starts.
Family cards, yeah.
You got plenty of these, right?
Yeah.
Start. Yeah. Okay.
Metis Venom asks, why do people keep coming to this camp?
When your parents don't love you enough,
Great
you go to
question.
summer camp. Come on.
Their parents are cultists. The only reason they were born was to be sent here.
Unwanted children.
Haven't you ever belonged to a cult? They do this stuff all the
Cults
time.
are cool. Yeah, these
Cults are cool.
Super tight.
Camp Grizzly is probably one of the best funded camps for cultists.
Yeah,
Highly rated on Yelp.
All I'm saying is, if you get an invitation to Claudia Club cult or Claudia Club, whatever. If Claudia invites you to a camp, don't go. It's probably this one.
Don't do it.
Anyway, right. So,
Anyway.
back to
moving on.
killing people.
And we can imagine that after they die, there's different families that come in, so nobody
Yeah,
really
yeah.
knows who died. They just think they ascend, right? Ascension.
okay.
Ascension, yeah, they're becoming part of a greater whole.
Exactly.
So you start with 7 cards, 2 of which are skull cards,
Okay.
and 5 of which are your family.
So which skull are we using? Are we using the
This
skull
one.
card?
Yeah, let's use these because I think we have more of these.
Do
right?
we care about the card text, or is it just a skull
Just
card?
a skull. That's all you're
Okay.
caring about. Basically, it's either if you're trying to kill someone, you're gonna draw someone from you're gonna shuffle and then draw a card.
Okay.
And
there's a little
if
deck
you
builder element
and
to
if you
what we're
draw a killing thing, you succeed in killing a character.
Okay. Gotcha.
All I have to say is that these transparent cards are really not easy to work with.
No,
Like they look really.
they're cool though.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I like games that do cool things. Games that are cool.
All right, so
So let's try playing where you don't have to play a card to kill someone. On your turn, you can move someplace. You can either kill a civilian or attack another player.
okay.
If you kill a civilian, you just get
When you
a-
attack another player, do you have to be in their space, or do you have to be
Yes.
in
Let's
their...
say you have to be in their space. So you get to move, and then you can move from like you start in the
You start
exit,
from the exit.
and then you can move into the one pathway.
What character do you want to be, Dan?
I'll be this crazy, whatever this thing is. I'm not sure.
Japanese tentacle monster.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Yes.
Japanese tentacle monster.
I accept.
Perfect. So, when you go to attack another player, how it'll work is based on your deck of cards, you will shuffle and deal yourself 1. And if it is a skull, you succeed in killing one of their family members, like cards.
Okay. This is high stakes.
Or do they draw it from your deck instead of you shuffling?
Either way, it's basically a random card from your deck. So you can. I think it's more fun to have the other person
Yeah,
draw.
draw it.
Okay.
So you draw it. If it's a skull, they would die. In this case, it's not. So I failed to, kill.
Sweet, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
So how you get more skulls in your deck and therefore get stronger is by going to these areas and killing people. When you do that, you get a skull and you get it added to your deck, so your chance of attacking, winning, beating someone goes up.
Okay.
When you get, if you're the last person standing, you win. Or if you are able to collect, should we say, 15 skulls, and you make it to the middle, and no one is able to kill you that turn, you're able to summon the game.
Okay.
Does that
Sweet.
sound a good start?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's start. Yeah,
That sounds
I
like a
that
game.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great basics, great mechanics, and then we'll see how it plays.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we can add on to it from there.
Sweet. So I will beat this person. You get that? I thought you
Got
wanted to
you.
be your steroided high school self.
Oh, okay. We can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Go ahead and I guess roll to see who goes first.
Okay. Party
I got a 3. You've been disqualified.
6. Okay.
And then let's just go around to the left.
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll go here. And I will collect one of these death cards.
Yeah, so we have a stack of death
Stack
cards.
here. There's some here too, I think. No, these are something else.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, they're stacked here too.
Okay, cool.
Oh, these are the other ones.
These are the other ones. They have the
guess
same
they're
back
the
though,
same,
so we can use them as the same thing if we
Or
run
maybe
out.
we'll figure out something
Yeah.
to do with them.
We'll probably be forced to do another roll at some point, maybe. I will go ahead and move here and kill a guy.
Dan, your turn.
Okay. And we can just, the movement is just room to room.
Yep.
Move here, kill a guy, take a thing.
Yep.
I did it.
You're so good at this game.
I'll go over here. I'll kill another dude. And I will grab this.
I'm gonna stay where I am and just empty this one out. Kill that guy. Grab another dude.
If okay, well, let me do something to test the rules out. I'm gonna move to this room.
Nope, you can't.
No?
There's
road.
no, yeah, there's.
No road.
Oh, there's a road. Well, let's say I were to teleport over here.
Sure.
Can I kill a guy and fight?
No,
when
you
we're
have to
playing the
choose
same
one
turn?
or the other.
Choose-
okay.
So you get basically a movement action and then a doing things action, which
Okay.
is the killing the guy or attacking someone.
Okay, in that case, I'll just chill and kill this thing. Get a card.
I will. I think I've got another rule that's pretty good. Once you have, let's say, a set number of these kill cards, you could swap them out for kind of
like
a
a-
sacrifice card. And then with these sacrifice cards, I'm guessing then you can turn it in to the Overlord dude. And then if you turn in, I guess, 5 of them, you also win. So it's
That's
another
interesting.
winning condition.
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
It would also might be interesting that because you want more skull cards in your deck. That's how you get more powerful. So
Exactly.
maybe if you turn those skull cards in, you can take a family member out and put in one of those, and it acts as a family member, but it also acts as a kill card.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Okay.
Because then you're balancing between it's not just collecting as many of these as I
yeah,
can.
exactly.
Yeah,
It
that's-
gives you more options.
I
to
like
do.
that. I like that. So how many should we set? Or
Let's say 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. So if you turn in 3 in the center, you can basically.
I'll go over here first, and I'll kill this dude.
Okay.
Grab another one.
Yeah, I like that roll though. That's fun. I will go here and kill this dude.
I'm gonna tempt fate and attack Billy's wizard.
All right, bring it on.
So I'm just
So
shuffling
you
this.
shuffle it, and then Billy is going to draw one from your thing, and if it is a skull, you will deal a point of damage to him. What is it?
That was a skull.
It is a skull.
So now he gets to pick one of your, or it doesn't matter. One of your family members.
So one of my
gets-
family dies.
Yep.
Okay, so you
I'm gonna sacrifice the
lose
clown.
an HP basically.
Basically, yeah.
Do I get reset to the beginning?
No, you stay where you are. I think.
Okay.
I think it's already enough that you've basically lost
Lost.
something.
Then on my turn, let's see. Is anyone
grab-
saying anything interesting?
They're just making jokes referring to the last couple weeks. They're saying we set a record for making a game on the show. Yeah, we set some records a couple weeks ago too by not making a game at all.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Munch8504 is saying auto-killing innocents seems too easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we throw some variables in there.
Says D6.
D6.
higher.
So, here originally I was thinking that you would attack a civilian the same way you attacked a player. And maybe chat can help us out in, is the right variable of you need to kill people, the civilians, to grow basically,
Right.
to do things. So it can't be too hard.
It would just feel shitty to run around missing your rolls, not killing stuff when you're
But
falling
I do
behind.
like that there is something like that they don't just like hang out in a room waiting for
to
you.
die. Yeah.
So maybe something like if you kill someone in a room, there's a chance that everyone else in that room runs away.
Okay. And then you gotta chase them down.
And then you got to chase them down.
Okay. So once
So-
you make an attack, I guess we could implement that dice element. But should we
Yeah.
play first a couple of rounds and see how this
Sure.
basic one works?
Quick reminder, someone asked for the wheel here, $25 or more. We'll spin that thing, something will happen. Last time it was a sweaty, uncomfortable one. It seems to be on par, the theme to make us sweaty and uncomfortable.
That does seem to be the theme of the
But
game.
when that Sharky suit comes out, someone is going to be sweaty and uncomfortable. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, shit. That was fast.
How did you know
Do
that?
I get to
You may.
Yeah.
mess with your game by
Show me
spinning
Sharky.
Don't do big
Hashtag waxing.
Thank you, Alicus.
this? No, I want something that causes you to have to redesign everything.
A love interest.
Okay, now we have to add a love interest to the game.
Let's see those green bits.
Okay.
Make it good.
These are going to represent your people that your counselor is in love with.
Okay.
Okay. Our monster counselor.
Your monster counselor has favorites.
Okay.
But these are real love interests. So
These-
these are like.
Yeah, like in the kind that counselors aren't supposed to have with their students.
Yep, exactly. There we go.
We'll just leave it at that. Unfortunately, these all look the same. The idea here is that there's someone that you're trying to protect.
Okay.
So
Maybe
another.
you can have them strewn about the board. I have an idea. Boop, boop, boop. Brainstorm. Tell me if it's stupid, okay? I'm not a game designer. I'm just a fucking guy. So
We're not magical people. Just so you know. we generally be just fucking guys. Just
fucking guys.
Green bits, I'm not feeling the love.
Not feeling
They're
the
tentacle
love.
green bits. Come on, guys.
Who doesn't-
There are all sorts of love that happen with
Maybe
tentacles.
we should see what else. What other options?
How about we can have
Really only
Oh, yeah, yeah.
maybe
Dan-
two kinds.
Dan had a great.
I'm sure the internet is full of love for tentacles.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's
they're out
really only
there.
two kinds, consensual and non-consensual. Okay.
let's say when you
There's a lot of
attack a
anime.
dude, you roll a die. If it's a 1, the love interest pops out.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything else, it's just a kill. So then this creates an element where there's a hidden love interest. You don't know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you go and kill a guy, and let's say it was your love interest, a 1 out of 6 chance. Then let me just look at a penalty or something. I don't know.
I kind of like where you're
Ooh,
going,
I like
but what
that.
if we turned
Right?
it around a little bit and said their civilians have hidden? There's a chance that you kill a civilian's love interest, in which case they turn badass and try to kill you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Void Smoker. We have another donation.
So kind of in the same way
Let's
that when you
stack
attack
up the
someone,
horrors. Hashtag Horizon.
Here we go, another roll. Sorry, I interrupted you real quick. What's that name?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh. A random contestant cannot talk for 10 minutes. Zombie Galactus! Just kidding. Audible into Zombie
We'll roll
Galactus.
off, and then that'll be that.
Oh my god, another one. Okay, so I think Anna used her powers to turn that to Zombie Galactus. I hope that's
Spin
okay
to
with
win.
everybody.
Hashtag Aries.
We have another spin queued. So Zombie Galactus is somewhere. Joe, where's Zombie Galactus? I don't see that guy. We'll find him. But first, another spin. Would one of you like to do the pleasure? The honors, rather?
I'm not excited about it, but I'll do it.
Add and remove curse.
Add a currency. Okay, so there's Zombie Galactus.
We have to include Zombie Galactus.
We have to include Zombie Galactus.
Oh,
and
he
a
can be the
currency.
love interest. When the civilian goes badass, he turns into Zombie
Galactus is the love interest. Okay,
Okay,
so
I like it.
oh man, there's a lot of ideas going. Okay, so first of all,
So, okay, so the idea to get back to the idea, so we're killing people off. They're campers. They have lives. There's a chance that when you kill someone, you've killed a different camper's love interest, and they will
It's
go.
young love.
Yeah, young love. It's
Yeah.
really serious, and that drives that camper to go after you in particular.
Okay.
So like, let's assume.
So
Someone else will have to choose where the love interest is, but when
So it's just my turn, right?
yeah, so it's pretended it's your turn. You
So
attack the guy.
I go over here, I attack this guy.
Yeah, and then when you do, you roll a die.
So I roll the d6.
And no matter what, you're gonna kill the guy and get the skull. But if it's a 1, let's pretend it's a 1.
I think
That
they
is
have
the
that
one.
one.
Yep.
This is the one, yeah. Okay. So if it's this,
So it's that. The next player in line gets to choose a different civilian to take off the table and replace them with zombie guys.
Okay. And does this
Then-
run around the board by itself?
Yeah, then I would say on the beginning of
Everybody's
Billy's turn, or in the beginning of your turn,
okay.
it moves one room towards you until it gets to you. Then it deals 1 damage to you when it gets to you. And then then he like calms down until someone else.
Oh, so he's out for a certain number of turns.
Well, until someone else gets an event that
So
brings him back.
so he moves the
Okay.
closest direction towards
Okay.
Yeah, he basically moves until he catches you, and then he goes away until someone else.
Gotcha.
Raises
And when he
his ire.
catches you, what does he do? Just take an HP off you or something
Yeah.
like that? Okay.
What prevents you from putting him like right next to?
Nothing.
Okay.
We could say that you can't put them adjacent, like in a room that connects to the room that you're in, to make it a little bit easier.
Okay, fair. So now we have to add a currency. This is getting hard.
So we already have kind of a currency
We
in
An
the
exchanging
death tolls.
system.
Yeah. So we could remove that.
Bob the Ninja Goldfish is saying we can use these little slain campers as currency after we collect them, and then we can turn them in for something, maybe to add to our deck.
Maybe
I
that's
like that, I like
that's the
that.
way you do the transition and buy the new card. Rather than getting rid
Rather
of
than
cards,
throwing- okay.
you can actually just spend the people that you.
Y'all try to gain their favor instead and use it for next time. So I guess the currency could be like, hey, I'm not going to kill one of these guys next time. I'm going to gain their following. They
There's
give
this
you a
track
house.
down here too that we're not using. That.
Someone's saying in chat, Bob the Ninja Goldfish is saying we can use these little slain campers as currency after we collect them, and then we can turn them in for something, maybe to add to our deck.
Maybe that's
like that, I like
that's the
that.
way you do the transition and buy the new card. Rather than getting rid
Rather
of
than
cards,
throwing- okay.
you can actually just spend the people that you've collected.
Okay,
So let's do that.
okay. It's
I
probably
like,
easier for bookkeeping.
yeah.
Right.
And less card exchanging, which
Yeah.
so it means that when you do that trade, the cost is really going there to buy it rather
Gotcha.
than
I
taking
see.
cards out of your deck.
Yeah, then it gives us a lot of different like types of things we can do. We can grab
Yeah.
this
You
card,
can have
we
things
can
for
grab this
different
card.
prices too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like on your turn, it could be like, all right, am I going to go kill someone to get more powerful, potentially
Or am I gonna
raise their
spend
ask,
these-
or am I going to go someplace
Good idea,
to,
Bob.
That's a
to
good idea.
you know spend the thing, or am I going to go try to kill someone? So you kind of have 3 different
The only death.
things.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet, I like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So let's try to play around with that.
Yeah.
So
Currency
so
is slain
so
children.
it's your turn.
No big deal.
No, no.
So should we?
So I think I got 2 is what I assumed is what I picked up because you started with 2 and I have 3. Actually. You count how many skulls you have minus 2 should be what you currently have.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
5. Yep.
So 2 is right because you spent a turn attacking someone. Cool.
I have 3.
So I am going. We'll just start at my turn, I guess.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and I'll do that. I'll move right here to our altar. I will get rid of.
So you have to be at the altar to
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'll get rid of my 3 dudes to buy a cool card.
Okay. Well,
That
that
cool
was
card you don't have to discard.
Yeah. So the cool card acts both as a success in killing someone and.
Loftweir. Fatty donation.
Wheel of Sharky. #set or #crup.
We're spinning that. Spin it up. Who wants to do it?
It's all you, Billy.
Sharky. Big money, big money, big money.
Love interest again.
I don't think we can do that
I
twice.
don't think
That's-
so.
Veto. We're vetoing that.
It's not fun.
That was almost sharp.
Let's spin it again.
I was just gonna push it to the someone has to be silent.
Breaking
since
all the
that's what
rules
I
here.
landed on.
Wow, we're really just.
I think this board is rigged.
The board is rigged.
Yeah.
The board is rigged. Okay.
Remove a rule.
Remove a rule.
But everything is perfect.
Yeah, we just spent a lot of time.
What do we
yeah,
think we
that's
can take out?
They really want the shark.
The shark is dope. The shark is dope because it's hilarious.
Maybe
someone
we
gets sweaty.
can veto the remover rule and all hop in the Sharky outfit.
Guys,
It's done. Shark is
guys,
happening.
Look what happened. We rolled a Sharky.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
let's
so
do it.
strange.
Let's do it.
He volunteered. So we all got sweaty today. It's pretty simple. You just throw your legs in there.
Wow, this is
That is.
pretty dope.
It's legit.
Quite
it's hard
good.
to use your hands, but we can figure that out.
So I think now's a good time. We got a pretty good sense of what we're doing. Kind of just go over the rules again, make sure that we
we'll do
understand.
a recap once Billy joins us in his new shark form.
Just to make sure that we're all still on the same page on what
I think
everything
the new
does.
rule for the show is I'm going to rig this wheel to have Sharky come out at least once a show. That just
Look at
seems-
all the Sharky love. Like,
They love that Sharky. Yeah. Did y'all see it land on the shark? Because I saw it land on the shark, right? No one was recording that. It was on the shark.
it was totally on the shark.
Totally landed on the shark the first time.
We spun it, landed on the
It
shark.
just happened.
Billy was really upset.
Someone called the shot, went on the shark, it's done. Welcome.
Can we get zipped up?
Oh yeah, I got you.
And I know the dance too.
Oh, there you go. Just stick it out.
Are you gonna be able to play play games?
All right. Fully sharked up. I'm not gonna. Should I set a timer?
Or
Okay,
should
we'll
we-
set a timer.
Yeah, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Katy Perry left Sharky.
All right. Timer's going, Joe. Timer's going. Where were we?
We were gonna recap.
Recap.
Kind of just go over what everything does now that we it's starting to take a good shape.
Yeah. It's getting there.
Yeah, I've got an hour left.
We have an hour
We
left.
have an hour left. I mean,
Yeah.
I just wanted to recap so we were all on the same page. Not
Sure.
to say we
Sure.
were done. So we got this camp. People send their kids to this camp. Who knows why? But we go to this camp to kill their kids.
Okay, sounds great.
We are here to kill their kids so that we can bring about the end of days by raising the elder god.
Here's your deck of. Here's your hand, by the way, Sharky Billy. Just so you know.
You are playing a demon that has been raised by a fucked up family who you are also trying to protect, which act as your health points.
Okay.
In your hand, you have your 5 family members, and you start the game with 2 death successes. And when you attack someone, you get to draw one of them randomly. So at the beginning, it's 2 out of 7, and then it gets stronger as you go up.
Gotcha.
On your turn, you can do a few things. You can move 1 space, or you cannot. And then once you move, you can attack a player, or attack a civilian, or trade in dead bodies for a boosted card.
Okay. So there's a mild deck building element
Yeah.
to the game.
I think
My-
we might run out of these guys.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about how.
I think we might have to, when we grab one of these and we spend these, we might have to swap out.
might have to swap out.
Swap out
Yeah.
a bird.
The other thing we could do is. Yeah.
Because then how does our deck get smaller, I guess?
Your deck is going to get smaller when you take damage.
That's the only way.
That's right now the only way. Because, I mean, having a mechanic of a way to get rid of cards would. I guess the only cards that you would want to get rid of is also your health points. So there isn't really a.
Yeah, that's strange because if you get rid of them, then we have a separate bookkeeping between your health
Yeah.
and the cards in hand are not
Yeah.
the same anymore.
The other thing I guess we should talk about is, do we want to use the cards in your hand as what you're trying to get for victory points, or would it be better to use the dead bodies?
Well, we can't use the dead bodies because we're turning them in for this stuff. So
But
they
I
come out of
actually
your
think that's
pool.
a reason why you might not want to spend them, is that they're also your victory points. So you're getting stronger, but you're
Okay.
not.
So then the payoff to grab one of these super
Is
skulls
it gets
has
you
to
at
be
a,
like
it's getting you a health point and a. It's basically the card that does everything. It's your health
Okay,
point and a
it's the
success,
everything
and
card.
so it's a way to heal yourself and a way to make your deck stronger for attacking.
okay. Yeah, I mean, then the real question is 3 slain bodies too much of a price or too little? There's a
Yeah,
balancing
and
issue
then-
there. We can figure that out or not figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, we could make assumptions, but usually testing will play. And then I guess the question is, what does Sharky think the victory can, like, the total point value should be that you win at? And then, like, if it's 10, 3 is a lot.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
it's 21, 3
Yeah.
isn't as much.
Let's do,
Sharky, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, so relatively short game. Did you feel?
Yeah,
feels-
yeah.
Okay.
Quick kind of.
That's fine.
Yeah, nothing wrong with short, fun game.
Yeah. And we have to play the game on the show later, so if it's like an hour-long marathon, that
Yeah.
can just be awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, I'm over it. There's,
So like
there's
we've watched this game get designed.
clear flaws in this design.
Who the fuck would they putting on the show?
Why
to
are they killing
design
all these
such a
damn
thing?
kids?
So where of the Sharkers should only be able to communicate with gestures?
We could make that a new rule.
I like that.
These are rules.
That kind of doubles up on the. It's Sharky and Silent.
Sharky
remember.
and silence. Well,
Yeah.
the Sharky the Sharky is all about feeling, not so much about meaning or words.
He's a friendly shark.
It's a friendly shark.
Look at that shark. He looks so aspirational with his arms outstretched.
Totally losing track of what's going on. So okay, so that's a rundown of the rules.
Yeah. So I guess that's where we're kind of at right now.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything we feel that is missing that we think?
So
So we
really-
started with the idea that we're going to be telling a story with this game, right?
Gotcha.
Of some kind.
Yeah.
Is there anything that story is missing that would be added to? We have campers with love interests that go demon slaying when their love interests are killed.
Okay.
We have cultists trying to raise demons.
Uh-huh.
Fucked up camp. What else? What does chat think we can add to the story? Into the game?
Chat, you have any
Which think
suggestions?
of fiction and then come up with mechanics to fit that fiction.
So we're doing, it's called top-down design, I believe is what it's called. You start with a thematic or story element.
You want the big guy? What about the big guy?
Zombie Galactus will come out.
Zombie Galactus is the love interest. He
He's
comes
the love
out
interest.
when one of the civilians freaks out that you killed their lover.
Scorned lover. Wait, we shouldn't say lover because it's scorned crush.
He's crushed.
These are little kids or whatever.
It could be like a corporate getaway camp, like Microsoft.
Oh, sure, yeah. Grown adults.
We're not killing kids. We're
killing
Microsoft employees.
corporate
that
drones.
Sounds kind of. funny.
Let's recap the love interest part. Bob has a question about that.
Yeah, so the idea with the love interest is on your turn, when you kill a civilian, you roll a die. And if you roll a 1, a civilian somewhere else on the map becomes zombie apocalypse and comes after you and tries to kill you by damaging you by one hit point when it catches up to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the person to the left at the beginning of your turn just moves them the closest to you that they can.
Okay.
So it basically just chases after you until it
Sure.
catches you. Does that answer the question? I didn't.
I think that answers every question I've ever had.
Great.
Yeah. I feel enlightened. Okay, so yeah, are there any game mechanics we're missing? So, I mean, I feel like that's most of a game. It feels relatively.
Are there any components that are really cool that we should try to figure out how to
let's-
use? Is there
I
any?
mean, anything in these boxes? Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Take
I don't
a
know.
look.
We got
That
time.
thing out.
right?
We do. We have a bit of time. That's true. We got a bunch of card things over here.
We got some card things.
This is like a lot of words and pictures and stuff. There's just cards with pictures.
okay,
Whatever.
cards with pictures.
If we need
Not
cards
really.
for things,
Nothing pops out.
nothing really speaks to me there. What's in here? Many.
We
more
need
cards.
Snugglelord as an alternative love interest. Actually, getting Snugglelord would be good in case there's 2 love interests at the same time, which is a possibility.
Yeah, that's true.
so
that's true. It could
I'm gonna
happen.
grab him out.
He's a backup love interest. We have these question mark looking cards with words. Words are bad for this
How are
format.
you doing in there?
Yeah, are you okay? He's gone mute.
He's gone. back.
There's not too much cool stuff in here that I can see. Little treasure chests. I don't know what you want to do with those.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either.
Yeah, so
We got most of a damn game.
yeah.
Chad, if you have any other mechanics you think would be cool, I feel like we got.
Now it's time to iterate.
Now
so.
is the time. Yeah, so we can run through.
Yeah, so you want to start over and play everything as is, and then
Sure.
maybe we can come up with stuff as we do that.
As we go.
So one thing I wanted to do last time is count how many we actually put out here. So
I think like 2 per room. Is
it was 2 per room and then 3 in the center area.
Okay.
So that leaves us with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Oh yeah, Billy, you can shark
12.
talk if you want.
14,
Shark
16,
shark doesn't want to talk.
18,
And I'm not gonna be the one to tell a shark how to live his
18.
life, you know.
6, 8, 29, 31.
You get 2 minutes left.
Yeah, so 12 is a good number. That's,
12, okay.
Yeah, that's less.
How
than-
did you determine that 12 is a good number based on the number of things on the board?
I counted and made sure that there was more than 36. There was about 36, so that we're
Pro
playing
game
with.
design tip.
We're playing with 3 people, so I wanted to make sure that there was at least enough for most people to get close to what it would take to win.
Okay.
And also a little bit more. We actually have like 35, I think,
Okay.
out here. So I wanted to count to make sure that we had enough of a currency to make the game fair.
Gotcha.
So that like I didn't get 10, and then there was no way for anyone else to get up to 12 if
Yeah.
they hadn't already got up to that amount.
Okay, I mean that makes sense.
So just, you know, quick basic math to check things out. So we should actually probably put more out because if we were going to play with 4 players, there certainly wouldn't be
And if you're
enough,
gonna spend some on things, you know, those
Yeah,
come
so
out of the pool too.
it's actually up and out to like 4 and 3 because I think we have plenty.
Oh,
for
we have a
little
bunch.
games,
Yeah,
right?
sure. We have a bunch here.
So
There's some here. The shark is Billy. I don't think he's gonna be responding to the name Billy until the shark suit comes off. So
he has taken the shark suit to
he's
heart.
fully committed to the shark, as you should, when the shark takes control of you. If we had shark music, no, that's too much. Okay, so let's run through the game, see how it goes. I think I'll undo my deck was a little.
Yeah. So start
here.
with 5 and 2.
5 and 2.
So your family members and 2 scroll
Okay.
things.
Okay.
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 And then put your guy back on your exit where you started from. And then roll to see who goes first.
5 for Nate. 2 for me. Shark hits a 6.
Shark is OP. Shark is OP.
Always roll 6s.
Does Shark have all of his hands set up, or does he need help?
I think Shark's good.
Think Shark's good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, okay. Billy, you may emerge from the shark. Your time is up. He's gonna do it off screen, maybe. Bye, Shark.
Bye, Shark.
It was a pleasure.
Billy is like, you can tell he's a professional that they would have like a theme park because he doesn't speak when he's in character.
Yeah, he's fully committed to the role. To the, I don't think you can unzip. You might need help.
You might need help getting out of that.
Yeah, he's gone in search for help.
Totally kaiju. It was kaiju. How'd you know? We replaced Billy with kaiju.
Okay, so Billy we'll talk to him when he comes back.
Right. So we've upped, upped them out. Yeah, I think we should be good.
Sure, and we'll give this a shot. I think, we'll one thing, I'm not a game designer, I'll say it over and over again, but one thing I've noticed is you can, theory craft all day, but once you just actually get in there and test the game out and play it, you won't know exactly what your obstacles
absolutely.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best way to, you can theory craft all day, but until you prototype something,
Yeah.
it's a light and day. Like,
Just get in there and run it. That's a life lesson to y'all too. So just stop thinking about stuff and go do stuff.
yeah, like I was working on a game a few months ago, and the original concept of the game was a card game, and in theory, it would be pretty simple. The first part of the game was you were basically playing a hand of hearts to build your cards, and then from the cards that you collected from hearts, you play poker.
Okay.
Hey guys.
In
Oh, what's up,
theory-
man?
Hey,
How
there
you
he is.
doing?
What have you guys been up to?
I don't know. We're
Sorry,
just
it's-
There was a shark distracting
weird.
shit,
I had to call my mom,
Oh yeah. I know it is. Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
shark?
There was a shark.
There was a shark, yeah.
You missed the shark.
Okay.
Anyway, to finish the story, the idea being, you were here, it's fine. I don't actually feel okay, a little bit. I feel a little bad.
Don't know what you guys are talking about. So did we change the rules?
We didn't change rules. We were talking about game design and how you can theory craft, but until you prototype.
Say Sophie, thank you very much.
I really hope this is another Sharky. Hashtag Neonet.
You want to spin it, Joe?
Yeah, Joe, you come out here and spin
Get out
it.
here, spin the wheel, Joe.
I don't understand the shark thing. What's the shark?
The shark. Well, if the shark is summoned, one of our bodies gets possessed,
And they turn into a shark.
and they turn into a shark.
Dang, that feels like a bad
shark is
trip.
when chat has succeeded in killing enough Microsoft employees
Yeah.
to summon their monster.
Sounds
Joe's spinning that damn wheel.
like a terrible trip.
We're gonna re-spin on a repeat hit. Is that the agreed upon rule?
Wow. This wheel is definitely.
It's definitely.
It's definitely weighted to
Come on, baby. Sharky.
add
Add
Snuggle.
Snugglelord,
We
okay.
did add Snugglelord already.
Well, now we have to make him a
More bigger part.
bigger part of the game, rather than a backup love interest.
Damn it, so close.
What if you roll a 6, one of the camp counselors falls in love with you?
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, You roll a 1, you kill the love interest of a camper. This one wants to come and get you.
Yeah.
You roll the 6, the camper's slain body falls in love with you and becomes this thing that wants to hug you and give you HP.
Yeah. So
I like that. I like
Something
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who fucking did it?
So in this case, you get to put it somewhere, and you can't. Let's say it has to be on, like, if you were in one, square, it has to be in the one opposite of you.
Okay.
So you have to go get there.
Okay, so you can
basically,
get to it.
You have to get to it,
Gotcha.
but you get to put it down.
Okay. And whoever picks it up gets that HP then. It's just, or is it only for you?
Let's say whoever picks it up, and then there can only be one Snuggle Lord at a time.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, that was it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's play through a round.
Let's play a little bit.
Okay, so I think this Sharky, whoever got
Yeah.
high on Sharky rolled a 6.
Yep.
I think I just came back down
That
from a
was
good
your
trip.
slot, so feel free to get in there.
I will move into the stable,
Mm-hmm.
and I will grab,
So roll die,
roll my dice.
and you're fine.
5. And I'm-
Nothing happens. I will go
You
ahead.
getting hard too?
Oh yeah, I get my card. Alright, my guy. Or do I have to trade the guys out for cards? Or
No, you don't have to
that's
trade the
your
guy out.
currency for now.
It's. This is also your victory points, though. We changed that.
That's right. We're going
Yeah.
one for it.
So nothing happens for me as well. I kill him.
Wait, where do you? You started. You
I
started.
started here, yeah.
Use here. Kill this guy.
2.
Take a
You were
thing.
close to pissing him
That was
somewhere.
close.
Yeah. All right. I am going to go take this path
Ooh.
all the way to the swing
I
area.
didn't
Make
know
a
you could do
direct
that.
tack on you, Dan.
Dang.
Getting
So
serious.
aggro.
Yeah.
See, I
Yeah.
cheated. I picked on the other side of the field. If there was 4 players, it would be more fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. What am I doing? Here's the thing. HP killed.
Wow.
So
So,
if he grabs one of mine, then I die as well.
no, if he doesn't take one from you, you only take one from him. He doesn't attack back.
I see.
Yeah.
You don't attack back.
Oh wait.
He's just attacking you. You have to use your own action to attack him.
I'm confused. Oh, so you're
So
supposed to
I-
draw from my deck.
So I
He
failed.
draws from your deck, and so if he didn't draw Skull, he fails. Or
Oh, we
you draw from his, and then you're basically drawing. You just draw a card from his. If you draw a Skull, it means he kills one of your characters.
Yeah. So I didn't kill anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's nothing happens.
Yeah, then that's it.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
Yep. We good?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's back to you, Dan.
I got lost in chat for a second. I'll address that after my turn. No, it's your turn because it's his turn, then your turn.
Oh, right.
This guy's basically the side chick.
The side chick. Someone's saying in chat, Munch8504 saying, how about the Snuggle Lord can only be picked up by the one who killed the camper to spawn him, but the other players can kill him to deny the HP buff.
That might be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just sits there, you can just go slash him, and okay, that makes sense.
I will kill a camper.
We should make a note.
Okay.
You're right. Okay, so I'm getting some good feedback here. Where's the sticky notes? We had sticky notes on the show before.
So you went where?
I went here and killed a camper
Okay.
and didn't get an event.
And then Dan, back to your turn.
Back to me. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Well,
What are you trying to get?
Well, I'll figure that out. Okay, so here we are. Okay, I'll address that after my turn. So we got sticky notes we can mark, which things have already been used. All right, my turn.
Oh, on the board.
On
yeah.
the board, yeah. I'll run over here.
If you want to hand me those, I can.
Oh, sure. Attack a camper dude. Yoink. Yoink.
All right, sweet. I'll go back here, and I'll keep attacking you again.
Again?
He's just
So
chasing.
mad.
the game. You see, he's trying to stress the game, seeing if just being aggro is the way to go.
Yeah.
A skull. Okay, so
Skull.
now I lose a dude.
Yeah.
An HP.
Are we
dude.
blocking off Sharky, or can Sharky happen again?
I feel like the Sharky can happen again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely would be uncomfortable for one of us again, but we've hit a lot of things today, right? Jeez.
Yeah. Did we add a roll? Was that something that happened?
No.
We added a currency. That was what happened.
All right, sweet.
Say, Shogun, if we had a wheel that was that advanced, we could try to swap out things and have tiles underneath and stuff. With this, we're just giving it a shot. So yeah, well, that's something for the future to think about for sure. Chat is crazy right now. Sorry, getting lost. Where are we right now?
I think Billy
You
is
attacked me.
Yeah, Billy
I
attacked
lost
you.
an HP.
You lost an HP.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
And now it's my turn.
Nathan's turn.
I will just stay where I am, try to kill another camper there. I will.
Thank you. How this comment is ridiculous. Okay, my turn. I gotta get away from you. You're super mean.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you and
I'm
smack
just gonna
you.
run. I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
Oh, I hit a 1.
Ooh.
Okay, so that means
That means
Zombie Galactus comes out?
Yeah, Zombie
Yep.
Galactus.
So this is your real love interest. This
My
is
real
your
love
main,
interest.
your main girl.
okay.
Following those rules. So the same way that the Snugglord has to
So
come out
someone
on the other side.
Okay.
I will take one of these guys off, and that becomes him.
Okay.
And he'll just slowly move towards you.
Yeah. Then at the beginning of your turn,
Gotcha.
he will move like the closest way towards
So
you,
why,
basically.
why wouldn't he just start like here every time?
Because now he has a chance to run away. So he
Ooh,
either
so are we having this guy always start from this
he
spot?
starts basically if you're in this quadrant, it starts in this.
I see.
area.
How often does he move?
Of course, at the beginning of your turn, every turn.
Only my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's only got
He's
eyes
like
for
your
you.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And he just stays on the board forever?
Until he deals 1 point of damage to you. So he catches up to you, he
Okay,
deals a point of
gotcha.
damage to you, then he gets taken
So
off.
future rolls of 1 will have no effect?
I think future rolls of 1. That's why we originally had a backup.
Uh-huh.
Was because there's a potential that there should.
Yeah.
I don't think him being out for you. We'll just have to use something else to represent the other one for
Okay.
a different player. But
Or we could have it so that he moves on every player's turn.
that's true.
So that he'll eventually get you.
Yeah.
But I don't know how. Well, that's a balancing thing, probably.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's just have him move on your.
I think
turn.
moving him on your turn is fine, and then there can basically there can be one like revenge seeker for each player at a
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So you can never have multiple people going after you.
Gotcha.
I will come over here, swimming area, and grab one of these guys.
Roll die.
I'll roll this. 6.
So you get the Snugglord, which you get to place.
Ooh. And I have to
It
put
has
him
all,
off.
yeah, in like one of these 3.
So when he comes to me, then he gives me some health back.
He doesn't move. You have to go to him, and you get health back. And we can go to him and kill him before you have a chance to do so.
There we go. We'll move him here.
Cool.
Yep.
I will go ahead and move here, and then use 3 of these. Go ahead and get
Here we go.
Okay, so you bought a Super Skull card.
Super Skull
Can you
card.
remind
Super
me what
Skull
that
card.
does?
So the Super Skull card gives you an extra hit point because
Okay.
it acts as a family member,
Okay.
and it also acts as a succeed card for when you're drawing cards to try to hurt people.
Gotcha. Okay. And I have this thing chasing me. I'll go. Just because I can't reach that far, I'll go right here. Rolling. Ooh. That was a. That was
Oh,
a
but
weird
you
roll.
already got a 1, so he can't chase you more. You can't have more than 1 chaser. So at the
Okay.
beginning of your turn, he also moved here. So
Okay,
he's now in
gotcha.
the middle, coming after you.
Ugh.
So you didn't kill. Oh, if you double, you still kill him.
You still kill him no matter what. It's just if you get a 1, it's the
Ah.
stinted lover.
I'll move here,
Pops up.
and I'll kill this guy, and I'll roll again. I got a
You
1.
also got a stinted lover. We will use him and
Or maybe the lover changes. Yeah.
I was thinking it.
Oh, and
each
then he
person,
chases someone else?
Yeah. Then
So
he
he just changes direction to being after you. now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
in the same
okay.
place.
That makes sense.
Okay. He's a very not committed.
Not committed lover.
Lover.
Yeah.
Someone's saying in chat that you can roll a die. On 1 to 3 it moves 1. On 4 to 6 it moves 2 for the Galactus.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's fun. They give it some variant speed.
Give it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did take a card.
Yeah. Let's definitely do that. Does chat like? I'm torn. I don't know if I like that he changes it or that each player has the ability to get 1.
Yeah. What is chat like? So
What is chat like better?
Okay.
Can Galactus just be looking for a warm body? So
Is
he
there
changes
basically
focus?
Galactus per player, or is there just one and he
just
changes
changes-
direction,
changes focus.
changes
Exactly.
focus?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, for purposes of what we can play, having one would be easier. I'm not
definitely
sure.
easier, and it's kind of an interesting mechanic because let's say I'm far away from him. You're close. You roll the 1, and he's
He's right
then
there,
He can just
you're-
jump on you. That's kind of an interesting thing. But I
Exactly.
don't know how often that'll come
And
up.
then I guess for Snugglord, the same way that
Yep.
you get to place him.
You can keep moving him around on the
yeah.
6s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just becomes good for you rather than the person previous.
Sorry, Bob. There's a rule discrepancy there. So when you kill a meeple, you also draw a card.
Yeah, you get both.
Yeah, so
you
they
get both.
they happen simultaneously.
Yeah, they basically one is your hand is just showing how effective.
I'm just
you
drawing
are
a
at killing
regular
people.
skull card. These like super red skull cards
Whoops.
we're saying cost 3 meeples, and these have more effects.
But
than
the
regulars.
downside for that is
Should
then
we
you
also
won't get to
say-
your 12
Victory
your 12
points.
victory
Yeah, your 12
points.
victory points.
Yeah.
Could we also say, just because I see we're running out of cards, that
Yeah.
when you succeed in damaging someone with a skull, it gets put back into the.
That makes
I
sense.
like
'cause then
that.
it
I
keeps
like
that
it.
balance
Yeah.
in your
Yeah.
hand.
So I'll put one back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. That would, productive. As we were saying, things that come out in playtesting that
Yeah.
you can theory craft, but
Good stuff. Good stuff.
We're doing it.
yeah. So, you had rolled he's now coming after you. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so he now moves at the beginning of your turn, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
I will go ahead and move here, which is now actually potentially dangerous because
Because Galactus could
can
come into yours.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still staying close to him. I'm fine though, so I will go ahead and claim that meeple.
Demelian is in chat is suggesting if it's already chasing you and you roll a 1 again, it gets a free
You move, I think, yeah.
That makes sense.
Absolutely,
That makes
because right now,
Yeah.
So the numbers, and maybe even if you roll a 6 again, you can move Snuggle Lord a space closer. To you,
Yeah.
Sure.
So that the numbers still keep their value.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep collecting these bodies. I'm gonna just chill where I am. Collect this. I rolled a 6.
So now the Snuggle Lord
Well,
one.
now he can move the Snuggle Lord
And
one
it has
space
to be the
closer to him,
same
because
like
he was the
that.
one who
Yep,
got it last
opposite.
time. Right?
Okay.
And then we can slash the Snuggle
Yep.
Lord. I'll move here. I'll grab one of these guys. Grab a card. Roll the dice. 3, nothing happens.
Okay.
Back at you.
I'm gonna move here and
Ooh,
attack
but
you.
the Snuggle, this
Oh,
guy comes one closer.
Yeah, so he does move there. Or actually, we're rolling to see if he moves 2 spaces, so he actually gets you.
How about we have the zombie Galactus take off 2 hit points?
2.
Just
You only
'cause
have
it's-
5.
I know. Maybe that's too much. Because 1 just seems like whatever. Never mind. That's like
Yeah.
a balancing thing.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
not
we do
mechanic stuff.
Yeah,
So-
I think if it doesn't feel scary enough, we can. But if you
So
have
are
the
we-
chance of him
then
continuously
for the
getting
zombie
you for 1,
Galactus-
because when he catches you, he does do a point of
And
damage.
he doesn't go away?
Say he gets put back into the center of the map.
Okay.
Because now that he's chasing it, he doesn't chase you anymore, but he
Gotcha.
then will start chasing
Okay,
someone else.
fair.
Okay, so we roll 2 dice. We roll 1 for kind of our turn, and then we roll another for the Galactus.
Yeah, for if Galactus is currently chasing
Is that
you.
kind of too much on one turn? What are you feeling there? Or should we just use this dice, whatever we roll, to count?
Since
towards
Galactus is only going to be a 1 thing, we could also say we do a round and then Galactus moves. And we just resolve his thing at
The
once.
Galactus turn?
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Okay. It's getting complicated. But that's good. We wanted more stuff.
Yeah.
Or how about Galactus?
Take a simple game, make it complicated.
Or how about whatever you roll for your turn also counts towards the Galactus roll?
But you're not always rolling, because you're only rolling if you're attacking someone.
Yeah.
Which happens at the end of your
Yeah.
turn. Galactus
Oh, but
moves
all-
at the beginning of your turn.
I see.
Right now. But if we just have Galactus move once around, and that's it, that also would work too. Having him move on your turn
Let's have him
makes it
move
feel like
once,
he's chasing.
and then when you roll the 1 again, then he moves twice. Because I feel
Okay.
like,
Yeah. That,
50% moving twice is kind of tough.
Yeah.
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 So
Okay.
1 roll. So
That was my turn, I think.
Yeah, so
I think
in
we're
my
ready
turn,
to-
I'm moving in your area, and I'm going to attack you.
I think we might get ready to playtest, right?
I thought we were playtesting. You mean
Oh.
pull the group in?
Yeah.
The group doesn't come in until we have like 40. We have 40 minutes, correct? I don't think Joe.
Yeah, 30 to 40.
Yeah, we have a lot of time, so. Yeah, we'll
Yeah, we can just keep playing and come up with new stuff, and then when we
Alright.
bring them in, we can be really, solidified
real
on
smart.
what we're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack you.
We want a nicely polished game.
Most polished.
Most
Publishable tomorrow.
I will get you a nicely polished game. It'll be like a shining piece of shit that that glimmers on your. I don't know where you keep your shit. I'm attacking you.
Alright, so I'm getting attacked. Grabbing this card.
I miss.
He misses.
Okay.
He gets that card back.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I thought I'd beefed myself up to the point where I was like, I'm just gonna go chase Billy down.
I'm gonna
Kill
stay
him.
out.
Guess
And you're like, it's
not.
still 50% chance.
Yeah, exactly. You're working your way up to a 50% chance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's
good.
what I have. Yeah, my odd. Maybe I'll just keep collecting.
Keep collecting them souls.
Yeah, take them souls.
Guys, it's Dark Souls the board game.
Dark Souls, the board game.
Which raised. It's on Kickstarter right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It raised like a ton
That's
of
real?
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
$1.5 million or something
Wow.
like that. Yeah.
No, yeah, it proves you take things
I'll stay.
popular and
I'll grab this.
you put a board game on it. Or rather, you take popular things and you put it on your board game.
Yeah.
and-
It's the power of licensing.
6.
You got a 6.
So I can move this guy into
Yep.
a separate quadrant. And we'll move him over here.
Okay. You just killed someone in that room that you were in already? Did we skip Dan's turn?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, just kill someone in that.
I'm gonna attack you again.
Ooh.
He's all about that business right there.
Yeah.
Did we move
I,
Galactus?
I think we forgot to move Galactus.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we'll say
who's
Galactus
chasing
moves
right
before
now?
me.
Oh, on
Galactus
me,
is
on me.
chasing you.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll say Galactus moves before me, and that's when we'll start the round.
Gotcha.
Are we rolling for Galactus to move, we'll say it's on a 5 or a 6 that he gets to move 2 spaces instead?
Nope. So we got rid of that rule
Okay.
in which saying he always
Only if
moves
you
one.
roll a 1.
Only if you roll 1.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he.
Yeah, so he's gonna
get
get
you.
here either way.
Yeah.
So he automatically doesn't want to get.
Oh, yeah.
He
Okay.
automatically.
This guy dies.
And
that
now
goes-
he goes back to the center and he's no longer chasing it.
Gotcha. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Cool. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna attack you. Yeah, there we go.
Go.
So another point of damage is
Yep.
done.
At this point, because I have quite a few skulls in my hand, I think I'm just gonna start attacking people too. So which one of you? This is.
That's me.
Oh, you're not
You
close
that
to
one?
us though.
No, I'm right here. I can just.
Oh.
Just to keep it nice and round robin-y. Nate, I'm gonna attack you. So I guess I just do this.
Yep, and if I pick a skull out, which I did,
But boom.
I lose a family member.
I like it. And I will run away from you guys. Go over here. And I'll collect one of these guys. Grab another one. Oh, so when he does die, do you return? Do we return that card?
When, that card gets returned.
Okay.
When
you killed me.
so I lost a skull when I killed you.
Nice.
So
That's
damaging
good.
someone actually makes them stronger a little bit and weakens you because,
I kind of like that. It's like the blue shell kind of mechanic.
Yeah.
Keeps everyone close. Which one is it?
it is mine.
Okay.
Galactus isn't chasing anyone, so he won't do that on his round. I will back off a little bit, try to kill us early. Do that, and I will just move him further away from people.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. What is your guys' HP right now?
I have.
I
Do we
have
tell?
4.
Do we is that part of the
public
game?
information.
Yeah,
No.
because you
That's
have
3.
you start with
4?
5, and then you can pick up more. So
I'm gonna attack Nate.
I actually have 5 still.
So just shuffle this up a little bit. It's kind of hard to do that. Okay.
Go. Yeah.
Oh dang.
Null attack.
He got you.
Yeah. So you keep that in your deck, though.
Yeah. Man, Dan, you're pretty weak. Pretty weak over there.
I'm
with your
trying. I
two
got all
boys.
these cards.
I'm going over here. I'm grabbing this. And
roll that.
I'm rolling the dice for Galactic. And nope.
Nope.
So Bob, someone's asking, shouldn't Snuggle Lord move when Galactus does? We decided that Snuggle Lord just kind of sits there. He's like a HP up. You gotta go track him down.
Track him down.
Yeah.
So they both kind of manipulate your movement in different ways. Was what I was thinking. One is chasing you, and the other is kind of drawing you in based
Yeah.
on what their character was. I am going to move over here into this house full of people and start killing them. Oh no, Galactus is after me. Good card. That's not good.
Yeah, dang, that's pretty. It's pretty dangerous.
Okay.
So next turn, he.
The next turn he's gonna hit me.
I'm gonna keep chasing you, bro.
Oh,
We can take him down.
Yeah.
between you and Galactus. Oh, come on. that one does get discarded,
Okay.
and I lose another hit point.
Here we go. I'll help you out. Let's tag team this guy. And I'll attack Nate as well.
Great. It's just what I wanted.
Here we go.
I have like
have a lot of skulls
my
now.
family is getting
So,
slaughtered.
Do you have to give up the family or the hero?
I'm purposely not giving up the hero card because it's better than the family.
Gotcha.
Because the hero card also acts as a hit for the family stuff. So actually, speaking about that, on my turn, he moves
towards
here. I get hit, which I lose a family
man.
member. And on my turn, I'm going to move back here, cash in 3.
This is tricky because
He does go back.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
I'm going to cash in 3 to pick up another hit point.
Ooh.
Wise.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since I'm already there, and we're already close to one another, we're already adjacent.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just for convenience.
He also has like 7 souls in,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
pocket. So
I'm attacking you.
Grab one. Hey,
Beat him up.
it's worth
Beat him up.
it's worth dying. Some things are worth dying.
Some things are worth dying for. It's true.
bringing about the end of the world.
That's my
It's
turn.
one of them.
This way, my guys are even stronger.
Bob, the Ninja Goldfish, is saying maybe there should be a penalty for attacking someone and whiffing. But maybe the
I feel
penalty
like
is that you burned your turn.
Yeah, you burned your turn,
You burned your
which is
turn,
a pretty
yeah.
powerful, like
Yeah, I think
already
that's-
kind of painful.
Yeah. I will go here, and I will grab another soul, and I'll roll.
But Sage Topian is saying that
5.
with 4 people, you could have like gang up problems where everyone just targets one person.
It's true, and you could. The hit chances are actually really low. You have to kill 5 people even before, if you haven't taken any damage, to even get up to a 50% chance to hit.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about that right now.
I think so too.
Um,
And you don't want to kick someone out of the game early because then you're at a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
it could actually, could lead to a problem where it's like, yeah, there are 3 people who get to go, and that means 3 damage can be dealt to me potentially before I get to go. But because of how hard it is to hit early on, especially,
Okay.
but it's something to watch out for.
Yeah, we
because
spent,
we
like-
have been hitting a lot.
We've been hitting a lot, but we've also been running around the board doing nothing but picking up bodies for a little while.
It's true.
So that kind of builds up your hand like that.
Yeah, and I think also as we start to play more, I'm seeing the strategy being, okay, am I gonna go try to save, basically make myself stronger, which is the route that I went, where
Yeah.
I was like, I'm purposely not going for the victory condition of summoning the person. I wanted to make myself stronger. I'm gonna get more hit points, and I'm gonna try to kill people.
Yeah, because then you could just do.
Or
last
Barely,
man
it seems like
standing.
is doing very much this separate. Like he's reserving a lot of victory
Yeah,
points.
and I did a little bit of both.
Both, yeah.
So okay.
But yeah, it is something we should watch out for. If it's too easy to kill someone right off the bat,
Right,
like,
good
without
call.
them getting to respond,
Yeah.
we should watch out. But I'm not worried about it right now. I think we're in a good spot. But that is, yeah, it's always things you have to watch out for. It's a good thing to watch out for. Like in that case, I felt like even though I got teamed up on there, I was able to still get another health point back, so I was able to mitigate some of that damage.
Sure.
But I was
I'm
also.
gonna raffle stomp you guys, just a heads up.
So.
We'll see.
But yeah, it's I think back
My
to
turn?
you.
Yeah.
Or no, I think yeah.
So I moved, I grabbed it. Yeah, so it's your turn.
Oh, I thought Dan did. Did we skip Dan?
I attacked somebody.
You attacked me,
Yeah.
Then I
and
moved.
hit, and then you moved. Okay.
and then I collected a soul.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So now it is back to my turn.
Yeah.
Clip. Oh. Okay, cool. So thanks. These screen names are weird to read. I feel strange. TX Big Bear 1331
Ooh.
for subscribing. Hopefully this isn't too crazy for you.
3,
Three.
0. Okay.
Good.
Good to go.
Pick up a soul. Pick up a card.
Yeah, people are saying in chat that Billy could be in a kind of snowball position, but we'll beat him up and see. He's got 3 HP down.
Yeah, he's also close to dying, and he
Yeah.
hasn't spent any points to get health points. So if like in one turn, Billy is in a position to where we could potentially turn around and kill him if like we both decided to team up on him.
Yeah.
Fact.
So
Is it my turn?
yeah. And remember, to cash in all of those points, he has to get to the middle and spend a turn there. So there is a turn where we have a chance to attack him
Yeah.
while he's turning in those points.
So I'm gonna beat you up. I'm just gonna
Alright.
be the aggressor
Let's
here.
do it.
I don't know how many skulls I have left in here. I've just been doing this only. So we'll see.
Grab this.
This one. That is a person. No hit.
No hit.
No hit. All right. Chat. I'll tell you a secret later. Hold on to it.
Uh-oh.
5 minutes. Secret of how I'm gonna win. I will move.
Is it going to be a secret after you show them by you winning?
Grab this.
Oh, look! I see where you're going.
Roll for your.
Roll for your
No,
thing.
dude.
Watch him disappear on you.
Twos. Okay, you get a card.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I don't know if I can beat you.
He's,
there.
Secret.
he's going to the Snuggle
Hyper
Lord.
RPG. I've got a secret for you guys.
Who's
Secret
the
success.
Snuggle Lord aligned to? Oh, anyone can. No, never mind.
No, not anyone. It's
It's you.
It's
Oh,
me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you. Right.
Yeah, he's just going to make sure that I can't get him. If we had a color marker to put by like who these guys were tracking,
Yeah.
would be super useful. I am actually just gonna stay where I am and kill another guy.
risky because the Galactus is right there.
I know.
I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I'm on Battle Royale mode right now. So you're getting beat up.
All right.
I'm all for you going.
Check this out.
I think I know what you're done. So here's something that I noticed within 5 minutes, but didn't want to say anything.
Yes, that the cards are
The
different.
cards are different. The card backs, the skulls have dots, and the player cards do not. So I was
That's
just
a
like,
secret.
That's the
That's a
dots.
secret.
And I was just gonna ignore that. But yeah, that is a thing.
That is the thing.
So I think pulling the card should be like a look away move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's a
Just-
shuffle and draw the top.
Or shuffle, draw the top. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because they are different. Yeah, they definitely have ideally departed on
Yeah.
them.
Sucks
Yeah.
to suck.
They're actually,
I was just gonna ignore that, but I did see that right away.
and this is where making games with other games components.
That's the nuance of
I actually
games
noticed
with
the
games,
top thing. It says our dearly.
They departed. Yeah, it's
Oh,
actually
I didn't see
like
that.
when I look at it now, it is
I just saw the
clear
dots.
which ones are which.
Pretty obvious.
So yeah. So we all knew.
I knew. I was just gonna be like, whatever. We'll just play the game.
I actually wasn't paying attention enough to.
I'm trying to win.
realize that.
At all costs.
At all costs.
Just like that one biker who had a motor engine installed in her bike that helped her bike.
Oh well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get
Yeah,
back.
gotta win.
Trying to
Counting
get
cards. I'll continue my cheating ways
Okay.
in reverse.
Reverse.
Get over here. Grab this bad boy. Get to 10.
Oh, man.
10.
Roll the dice.
Getting there.
2. Good to go.
So now we really gotta target Billy because he's
Yeah.
at 10.
I'm gonna move. I guess I can move here. That'll be that. Just put myself in a position to move wherever you move next turn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you.
No,
I'm gonna stay on theme of fighting you.
I'm gonna keep believing my good luck, even without my cheating ways.
All right.
So, am I not looking?
Yeah, you're not looking.
Not looking or.
Thicker and.
Boom.
You see? He stops cheating
Got
and he gets taken down.
Someone in chat's Demelian saying that we should use blocks, colored blocks, to assign to pair Snuggle Lord and Galactus, but I don't think we have 4.
We don't have 4 different
Colors?
colors. I mean, we have the.
You know, we do have Post-it. We have sticky notes. That's probably the most
That's probably the easiest thing to
way
do.
easier. We just do that. So
Really,
who's-
we don't even have to put them on the
Yeah.
figure. We could just say
Yeah, we just
write them
write it
down
on the sticky note. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so my turn. I'll go here. I'll collect my 11.
Excuse my poor handwriting.
And
On the cusp of victory.
roll the 3. Good to go.
And you have 1 HP left, right? So Nate could just chop your head off right here.
Coming here.
Big money.
And I am attacking you.
We have to kill him. We have to kill him.
So yeah, look away.
I'm not gonna give you any clues.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
so are you just dead?
That is the way we were playing right now.
So-
He is just dead.
Last man standing.
Last man standing. And then all these eliminated with my 11, right?
Yep.
Dang. Tough. Tough.
Just unforgiving.
Yeah. I'm forgiving.
I know that most games these days they don't have the like eliminate a player from the game kind of element because it's
Yeah,
just
because.
now I just feel like if we were hanging out, I'd be like, oh, now Billy's gonna be sitting on his
But also,
phone.
if you look at it
he's gonna be
as
bored.
the game, if we try to get the game time period of like it's a 15-minute game,
Oh, then it's not that
it's
bad.
not that bad.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it's actually fun to like. You're like, oh, I didn't get it that time, but next
Well,
time I
wait
might be able
15
to.
minutes.
And we'll
Murder.
play again.
Yeah.
I don't know if this game as it is has that time frame, but
It definitely feels a little long.
it feels a little long for that.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
a 12 is kind of tough.
A lot.
Maybe
a lot.
Especially if you're trying to kill
Killing,
people.
yeah.
Because I got maybe even
7?
I was gonna say 7 because it's just over what it would like.
Maybe one.
I cashed in 6
Yeah.
and now I have 8, so I've collected 8 total this game so far.
Thanks, Adam.
And we might want to reduce the cost of these down to 2. So those cost
Billy
2.
needs to stop cheating, lol. Stop taking roids.
Calm down on the
Adam.
voice, Billy.
I know. Yeah, Adam knows.
So you're saying
So I'm saying let's reduce the total victory condition to 7.
Okay.
Let's make these worth 2 points, not 3. And then that'll make it a quicker game.
sure.
Yeah, and let's make a rule that for these, this can't be the last card in your hand. Like, you have to at least have one family.
Yeah, you have to have at least one
one
family,
family
member.
member.
So
So you can't just have, like,
it can't be your last hit point. So that it encourages you to start losing those before your last.
Do you think
Exactly.
5 hit points is a lot? It's just an arbitrary number we picked because of the number.
The
of
number
cards.
of cards.
Five goes.
I feel like 5
goes
feels
quite
good.
good,
Though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look how quick I went. I went from like 5 to 4 in just
Yeah.
a couple rounds. Really
Okay.
quick.
So I think
Okay.
that number feels good, and we get to use all the cards.
Cool.
Um,
Solving problems.
now that
Iteration.
chat has seen us play kind of most of a round, what are they thinking?
Yeah. How do y'all feel about the game so far? Mechanics, flow. I think moving down to 7 is really good.
Yeah.
Then it gets much faster paced. It's more like arcadey.
I like the changes that we made with the two kind of characters as well. I
Yeah.
think they have a lot of personality now, which is fun.
And I think when we have 4 players, it'll be even more balanced too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great dynamic.
Yeah.
And then we'll change it. You said we'll change it down from 12 to 10.
We were thinking 7.
Oh, 7.
7.
7.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then
Just over
that
half.
really incentivizes, like, if you see someone picking up dudes 2 turns in a row, it's like, okay, we gotta
Yeah, we
beat
gotta
him
go
up a
beat
little
him
bit.
up a little bit to make sure that
Yeah.
he loses, or
'Cause
is
they're-
at least a little scared to where he
Right,
might.
Exactly. Then the
12
odds
seem
are-
like so many.
Yeah.
We could just
Yeah.
let you get away with running around the board for a couple turns.
And then
Yeah,
and
whereas
it's
if someone gets
yeah.
up to 3, then it's also really a chance, or like, it becomes more of a choice of like, all right, where I was cashing in 3 because I'm like, I'm so far from 12.
Yeah.
Well, even in reality, I had spent 6 total on cards.
Yeah.
So I was halfway there. Yeah, I think those changes will be good.
I like it. I like
Yeah, this is
it. Bathroom break and we're ready to go.
sure. I mean, if you gotta do, you gotta do. You gotta do your thing, man. While Billy's doing the Billy dance in the Billy room, give me some like behind the scenes game dev talk about what it would take to, like, I'm just curious because I never put a game into production. I think the production angle is like really interesting. To build this game,
To build this game,
what
so
kind of behind the scenes maneuvers would you have to make?
for this particular game, what we would have to do is, if we wanted minis like these, we would have to start talking to sculptors and artists to make those. And then, as Billy
Okay.
said, there's a process of getting the mold made
Yeah.
and then getting those done.
Yeah.
And minis like these add a considerable amount to like how much they
cost of the
cost the game. If we were going to do these, for example, with like cardboard pogs, we could probably reduce the cost of the game more.
Okay.
So it gets more into a sense of like once you have the game mechanics down of how much you're going to spend on art, what's your art budget, what is the board, like right now we're playing on a camp board, but like this game doesn't need to necessarily look like this. It could
Yeah.
be, you know, a mansion or whatever. What is the setting we think this game is and what art do we think? So, I mean, for me, it's very, I was being serious when it's like, I like to tell stories through games. And so, especially through board games, it becomes much more of like, how do we tile these things together to make it look really polished and that it tells that story really
Okay.
well. Once
So you're all about the high level kind of.
yeah, I like mechanics. I think mechanics
Flavor
can
of
be
the
really,
game.
mechanic work can be really fun and really graceful.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Euro games because of their mechanics. For me, what gets me into a story or into a game is when it's immersive and I feel like, yeah, it's almost like role playing, but you know, there's some mechanics to back it up, or it's, you know, it's lighter.
I would agree. That's my favorite kind of game.
yeah,
I
so-
come from a very Magic the Gathering heavy background. They call it Vorthos, where
Yeah.
it's all flavor based and
Mhm.
thematic, and those are the most fun Magic cards that I've come
Oh,
across,
yeah.
and the most fun games sometimes.
Yeah,
too.
and I mean, some of my favorite Magic cards are the ones that just have like perfect flavor. Like there's
Yeah.
Arrogant Bloodlord, which is like a 3/3 for 2 that dies to a 1/1 because it kills them. It's just like
And even if they're bad,
yeah, even if they're bad, like
even if they're bad, it's still fun.
I think it's really fun, and so that's kind of the next level where I'd go with this particular game. I mean, that's not really addressing the question of like what the behind the scenes like manufacturing wise is. You would start as far as the manufacturing path. You would talk to artists. You would find which artist you'd want to like deal with, how much you're willing to spend on art.
What is the percentage of your budget that's spent on just like the visual, the production, the like if we could build this game much cheaper with just like if I just scribbled on a piece of cardboard
Yeah.
and just had rinky-dink whatever figures, is most of the budget like the aesthetics of a game?
So it really can depend. I mean, if you're going to have like a really high named, a lot of board games in particular are done kind of on a freelancer model.
Okay.
So it really depends on who the game designer is because they're treated a lot like authors are in freelance work. So a lot of game designers, they'll have a game designed and they'll go to places like Gamma or, you know, they'll meet with publishers and sell them the game as if they were selling a book or...
Oh, so it'd be really raw and just drawn on things. And
Oh
the
yeah,
publisher figures out the rest
I
of it.
mean, like I was at Gamma a few weeks ago, and what I was showing 3 different games, but they were all using completely stolen art that I had thrown together myself,
okay.
and like you make
It's
it
just
clear
proof
that
of
it's not your
concept.
art, yeah, but it's just proof of concept to be like,
Interesting.
here's the game, here's what it looks like, the kind of feel that we want to have with it. But it's really, it's not there because until a game is getting made, it's actually a considerable investment, especially if you're an independent game designer. You can do a lot, but as soon as you're on your own time and as money that you're investing in, a sweat equity almost, but you're not gonna, you don't want to spend money on art until you know that you're gonna be making money back.
So we have a guest. We have a Sharky, if you all have noticed. We also have 2 guests waiting in the rings. You guys wanna It's almost. I'm not. Oh, carry on. Okay, sorry. I got distracted.
I was just gonna ignore that there was a
I'm not sure how to interact with the shark. I mean, I don't know how to interact with most human beings, and cross-species interaction is not my strong suit. I guess this is a thing that sharks do. I've never really met one, so I wasn't.
In my experience, most sharks are terrified of humans.
Oh, see, I haven't really. In my experience, most humans are terrified of other humans too.
I think that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Anyway, Sharky, how do you feel about the game?
Yeah.
Just thinking. Not sure.
I don't know if Sharky is as good at game manufacturing as Billy is, so he would probably know a lot more about where you would go.
So, you guys have a game?
We have. I think
we haven't named our game.
We haven't named the game yet.
Oh,
no,
well, you got 20 minutes.
Let's think about it. Yeah, let's name this game.
17 guys.
17.
We're in crunch mode. 17 minutes to name.
Which, if we get another gratuity, then
we can have something crazy happen. We could, if y'all throw some money at us, we spin this wheel. We gotta think of a new rule. You never know. Yes, what's up? Camp
Gloom. Camp Gloom. Sharpie thinks it should be Camp Gloom.
You really put his marketing hat on there. Camp Gloom is that the thing?
Camp Gloomy Shark?
Camp Gloomy
Camp Gloomy Shark?
Camp Snuggle.
I can't believe you're spending this much time in that suit.
That he loves it.
Yeah, I have
everything.
Camp
I need
Doom
to
and
add
Gloom?
ventilation to the gills.
Gills. Maybe make the gills actual ventilation.
Yeah, just cut them out.
Doom that came to Camp Gloomy Shark.
Thanks for subscribing.
What about summoning Gloomy Shark?
Summoning Glooming Shark?
No.
Doesn't
really roll off the
it
tongue.
doesn't have a ring to it.
Camp Shark, Camp Gloom and Doom.
Camp Gloom and Doom is pretty good. I'm really open to anything on this camp.
Swimming with the fishes.
Sure. Doom that came to Camp Gloom. Okay.
Doom that came to Camp Gloom.
That works.
Yeah, I mean...
These are working titles. We'll figure something out. There's no pressure.
The Doom that came to Grizzly Camp? Camp Grizzly?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh dear.
We'll figure that out later. But we could run through the game right now if you guys want to do a little early, or you want to.
If you guys are ready.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, we've got it to a place to where we should be able to play twice in about 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty streamlined right now. About a 4-player game, ideally, I'd say.
Yeah.
Too bad, we only have 3.
Well, one of us can jump in.
Then you better.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be played with 3, but I think it would be cool.
I think 4 would be more interesting.
It would be 4, yeah.
Sure. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, let's do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Ricky, let's do it. All right, what's this game?
This game
This
is...
game
I don't know, now
is-
that you're no longer sharkified, what's the name of the game?
Yeah, you had a very strong idea about names.
You got a vision.
Well, the shark did.
Does the shark like erase your
Shark
memory?
cell.
He was under the influence of Shark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Joe.
Hey Joe, there's a door there. You should see the look.
It got installed yesterday, in case you weren't paying attention.
All right, so we're on to this game. Let me just reset it real quick.
Yeah, we should reset it. Let's just start with him in the middle.
Thank you guys for the
Thank you
resubs.
for the
We
resub.
appreciate it.
Sure do.
Okay, so do we have another family? We have, okay. I think
Yeah,
we have
there are
another
4
somewhere.
families. Yeah, there's a green family.
Is this game the Doom that came to Camp Gloom?
Yes.
That's a great name.
That's the name.
Hey, guys.
Something else.
Hello.
Sorry, I was in the
Long time no
bathroom.
see.
in the bath for a while. Have you guys named it yet?
The Doom that came to Camp Gloom. That is what we were going with.
I was-
Came to us in a vision of shark.
I was
I'm gonna
thinking
move
of
over here so that you can
Gloom
get
and
closer to the
Doom,
board.
the shark of Atlantic City.
Gloom and Doom, the Shark of Atlantic
I
City.
like that.
If there was more gambling, I think that'd be.
Ooh, that's true. That is true.
That would be helpful. Okay, so let's reset, and if one of y'all wants to kind of run through the rules. What are these new adventurers?
Yeah, do you want to play with them again?
Sure, I'll play with them. Yeah.
And then we can.
3 per room plus 4.
Yeah, so these 4. Yeah,
Okay.
4, everyone else gets 3. So,
Come back around this side because they can't see you over there.
I didn't want to be seen.
Too bad.
If you're talking, you need to be on camera. That's how it works. Otherwise, it's a disembodied voice and it doesn't register right in people's brains.
They get very uncomfortable.
It's true. It's a weird thing.
It's happening to me
I'm
right
gonna
now
step off
because
camera.
Anna's behind me.
This is
I
God.
can't see her. All right. So,
Welcome to Camp Gloom.
thank you.
You are going to bring some Doom.
I hate my parents because they sent me to this camp. I didn't want to.
Oh,
You got sent to the Microsoft.
it's an executive
Executive
getaway.
Yeah, it's not actually a children's camp.
Okay.
We decided that people would be better killing corporate slaves.
I was gonna say, I think I've actually worked for this person.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So,
it's good to know they've moved up and gone to Microsoft.
You're doing okay.
Well, so the first thing you do is you are going to be picking your we've been calling them counselors, but also basically your main character, your pawn. So that's one of these gray guys.
Oh, cool.
They represent different demons that are trying to raise the Elder God and ruin the world.
She's pretty great.
We have not yet
Yeah,
raised
I want that
Seed.
one.
It hasn't happened
It hasn't
yet.
happened yet. Yeah.
Well,
The demons are also very into killing
don't-
each
I
other.
don't actually-
We're on different Microsoft teams, so we're trying to sabotage each other's divisions.
I feel similar to this guy sometimes. I feel like, so I'm gonna be him.
Yeah. So and then you're gonna start on one of the exits. So one of the red arrows.
Okay.
Those arrows, think of them pointing the other way than they actually are.
Okay, I'm gonna be the tentacle monster. I'll hop in here.
I will take your spot over here.
Okay.
I'll take this one because it's kind of near to the game room.
Cool.
Yeah. So how the game is played is on your turn you will get to move one room,
Okay.
and then you will either get to attack a person or attack a civilian. The other thing, if you move into the camp, you can trade in 2 dead bodies to get 1 special card. So how combat works in the game is that you start with a hand of your 5 family members and 2 of these cards. When you attack someone, you will shuffle them up. They will not look at the cards because the backs are a little bit different, and they will pick a random one from you. If they pick a skull, or rather, if you're attacking them, they're doing this to you. If they pick a skull from your hand, you kill one of their family members.
Okay.
If you ever run out of family members, so there are 5 in your hand, you lose the game.
Okay.
The special cards I mentioned a second ago, they act like skulls as far as they work as hit conditions for when you are attacking someone. So if you draw one of the special cards out of someone's hand, it acts as if they hit you. The other thing it does is it allows you can discard that instead of a family member when you're hit. So it acts as an additional hit point.
I'll start with 2.
Yep.
Plus your 5 family members.
So best way, like with most games, to learn is probably just to start playing.
Yeah.
So
Make that.
yeah.
It's like a deck builder.
Yeah, so you're going to be, like, basically, the more people you kill, the more skulls you add to your hand, which means you're going to be better at hurting people.
Okay.
And then you can, the goal of the game is to collect 7 souls total and then make it to the middle of the map. If you make it to the middle of the map and at the beginning of your next turn you're still alive, you can summon the Elder God and win the game.
Okay.
To
Emily,
start-
you look like you're focused and ready to win.
Yeah, except I forgot everything, so tell me.
a demo for a living at convention, so it's
Yes.
fine. Roll dice. Yeah,
Okay,
roll 2 of
5.
them. That works. Everyone else, roll 2 dice.
Oh, sorry. Here, that didn't happen. What is it? 1?
That's what you deserve.
So
what you
I
get.
take 1 spot, or
This is just to see who goes first.
oh,
So when you move, you get to move 1 spot always. So
I think I go first.
3.
I think every time I've been on the show, Anna has just
One.
one
Yeah.
life.
I've pretty much won
Okay.
all of the tabletop game shows that I've been on.
yeah.
So Anna, it is your turn. So on your turn, you get to move into a building next to the building you're at. In which case, there's only one right now because you can just move into the. Yep, into there.
Into the stables?
Yep.
Ponies!
If there was someone in there, you could choose to attack them.
I had a pony growing up.
I learn something new every day. Did you
She's
get
a
one
liar?
because you asked for a pony for Christmas?
No, I really had a
She
pony.
actually
Her
did.
name
Like a
was
farm and
Sugar.
stuff?
And we rescued her. When we rescued her, she was tied up to a post with barbed wire, skin and bones. But by the time
What camp was this?
By the time we moved, she was like this plump, roly-poly
Wow.
pony. Yeah, so
Rescue pony.
we did well by Sugar.
I remember I locked up a pony back in the day. It was just chained it up and left it
Next to
there.
a
Barbed
fence?
wire. Yeah. You are far too young to have.
You made some other, girl's dream when she was a kid, get a
Right.
pony.
Yeah.
It's true.
So if there was someone else in the stables with you, you could choose to attack them. Since there isn't, you can kill someone. So you go ahead and grab the little meeple, and then you're going to roll a die now to see if you get an event. So there's a chance that one of the other campers is now inspired by your unholy presence and has become a follower of yours. Yes. There's also a chance that you've killed someone's lover and that they're going to come and try to hunt you down now.
Joy.
So if you roll 1, you get the person who's going to hunt you down. If not, if you get a 6, you get the follower. So 5, you get nothing.
I got nothing.
Also, when you kill a civilian, you will draw an additional
So now
skull
you
card
get to
put
add
into your
a
deck.
skull card to add to your deck that you're building. So these both you want to have together, but you can keep them separate if you want. Right now, when you attack, you're going to shuffle them together, and then they're going to draw a card from them. So they're not separate.
Okay.
It's like your one deck that you have.
Oh, these.
Yeah, these cards and then your family members all belong in the same deck.
Got it.
But that's your entire turn. So we'll just go Emily and
Got it.
go around.
So I roll a die.
You don't roll a
I
die.
don't roll a die.
You only
You
roll
get
when you
to-
attack a civilian.
Just kidding.
So
You
you
move
get to
into the
move into
house.
a building adjacent to
Anywhere inside. Okay, I'm in the swimming pool, I think.
Yeah. So now you're
Swimming
gonna
area.
yeah. So now you could attack someone or kill someone.
Okay.
Since there's no one here to attack, you're gonna just kill someone.
Okay.
So you go ahead and grab a meeple.
I just get to take them.
Yep.
Cool.
And
That was
then
fast.
you roll a die
You
to
have
see
to make
if
your
there's
own
a
soul-sucking noise.
5.
Yeah. So you don't get an event. That guy just dies kind of
Okay.
quietly in the night,
Okay.
and that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, they're pretty fast. So
Being hunted by vengeful lovers. Ain't nobody got time for that.
here, take this, take this.
Oh, that's right. You killed a guy, so take one of these and add that to your.
No event. And keep these meeple dudes. These are your currency.
Yeah, those are your currency. So that's how you buy the special cards. If you get 7 of them, you can go to the camp in the middle and win the game.
Okay.
Ricky, your turn.
I'm gonna go kill somebody in the bathroom. Look at that.
The women's bathroom, actually. The girls' bathroom.
Hey, that's how I roll.
So roll to see if you get an event.
Oh,
One.
yes.
Okay.
So
Starts from the center.
Is that the vengeful lover?
that is the vengeful lover.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
how the vengeful lover will work is at the beginning of every round, so before your turn, which it is, the vengeful lover will move 1 space closer to the person they're currently hunting, which is right now Ricky.
So probably beaver cabin.
Yep.
So now it's my turn, so it moves.
It only moves at the before your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which?
So going with beaver cabin. Yeah.
Yep. So if Ricky ever ends up in the same square as him, he will deal a point of damage to Ricky and then go back to the center of the camp and wait until someone else spurns
Calls
him.
upon the wrath.
But he can change direction if someone else rolls.
Yeah. So if before he reaches Ricky,
Right.
someone else spurns him, he will change direction and go after him.
Okay.
Uh,
So now it's my turn. What if I want to stay here and just soak
you
up
can.
souls?
You can do that.
I can.
Yeah. So you basically you have the choice to move, and then you have the choice to attack someone or soak up a soul, or buy something if you're at camp. No.
I'm just gonna soak up a soul.
Yeah. Do it.
You like that?
Yeah.
Come on, 6. Close enough.
You also get a card.
And I get
yeah.
a card. Yeah.
Make sure to get the card.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
I also want to just soak up a soul. Wait,
Do
can
it.
I try this out?
I think you should have your own.
I don't like
your
it. I
own
don't like
one.
it.
You know, I'm sucking up this soul.
Okay,
Maybe
mine is-
you should.
Okay, that happened.
That's a thing.
Darn right.
4. Does that mean anything?
No, the only things that mean something are 1 and 6.
Okay, I'm grabbing one of these and then my turn is over, correct?
Yep.
Fantastic.
I will
We like the simple rules.
move here. Do the same
I also like
thing.
this.
3 card pass.
What happens when we run out of these?
So when you score a hit, you discard the card that you hit with. So eventually they'll come back up as people start fighting each other.
But there's
Ideally, there would not be a limit to how many hit cards there are to pick up. So we could start using these if we need to, and just using the backs of the cards aren't the same anyway. So just don't look when you're picking.
I'm gonna go and
It's really the only way that it's gonna look.
fight.
It's either that or you have to shuffle and deal the top
There are
card.
two on the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight
Okay,
you
so
down.
here's how fighting works. You'll spread your hand. I will blindly pick one. If it's one of the skull cards, I will take a damage and lose a family member from my hand. If it's one of the family members or not a skull card, nothing happens.
Yep.
All right, so let me know when you go. You ready? I'll grab one of those things. There it is. Boom. It is a skull.
So the skull gets
So you'll
discarded,
discard that,
and,
and I will
he also
lose
loses
an
a
HP.
family member.
Got it.
Like so.
We lost the twins. They're nice.
If you
and
ever
creepy.
run out of family members, you're dead,
Okay.
and you're out of the game.
That was Ricky's turn.
The
Oh,
only-
also on your turn, Ricky, is it the beginning of the turn? When does Galactus move?
Galactus moves at the beginning of the round, so before Anna's turn.
Oh, it's the round. Okay, gotcha.
He's only moving once.
Galactus turn.
And the only way you can get health back is if you activate the Snuggle Lord, or if you trade in 3 of these meeples for a super health card, which is
which you
both,
can do at the center of
Yep.
the camp. I think we're gonna make that 2 instead of 3 because we
2,
reduced the
yeah.
because you only need 7 points to win. So all of you guys can afford to buy another hit point if you want to.
And that
Hey.
card
Except
counts
for
as a kill and a save.
In the Ultimates, Galactus has been fixed, so he's cool now. He's the life bringer instead of the destroyer of worlds. I'm just tossing that out there. Galactus,
But does that mean he would-
reformed guy?
I still don't know if Galactus would pick up the check for you.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But
just
he
eat the
would.
restaurant.
He would probably just
Rah.
generate an entire planet that is bountiful with things that you could eat.
Sure.
Because that's what Galactus does.
Galactus made me made me dinner planet for my birthday.
Yeah,
that's
dinner
what happened.
Saying.
Birthday cake
Same.
planet.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy.
Galactus is
Yeah,
now
really
Really has
great
such a
guy.
bad rap.
Yeah, so Galactus now is moving. He will move.
Probably like so.
Yeah, I think that's where out he would go. And then he.
And then it's my turn.
Yep.
Basically cornered.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you can move back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just. There's another soul. They're delicious.
And nutritious.
And that's it for
You're safe.
and I
Yep.
take a
Make
card.
sure to take a card.
Feels so unnatural.
Ricky,
That's a great one. I like
what's
it.
your-
I'm pretty
what's your
sure that
voice?
camper died of laughing. Like he was just like, what? Had a heart attack. He was kind of on the older edge.
Poor guy.
Go ahead and roll.
My guy doesn't make a voice or make a
3.
noise.
All
He has
right.
to orb.
Yeah.
Dan.
Okay.
Dan, what's your guys' noise?
Yeah.
It's like my guy's noise is more of like a disgruntled bathroom noise, like one of those, something like
I
that.
don't want to hear that
I'm just saying.
So
I'm
he's
just
not
saying.
silent, but he is deadly.
He's,
is what you're
yes,
saying.
not silent, very deadly. Okay, Ricky, I'm beating you up. You're getting fought. You're done getting fought in right now,
Fought in.
So you don't
I'm
need your
mixing my
cards,
hand.
Ricky. You
Alright.
just, unless he.
and you will look away and pull one of these.
So don't look.
Close my eyes.
And guess what? You're dead.
again. Ooh,
You got hit.
good stuff.
And that's my turn.
Tough loss.
Yeah, I don't like the
Beat downs.
family member anyway.
Move face up so we can see.
Everyone has a few extra family members, right?
There we go.
Is that the way to play it? Is that
Oh, your turn.
You were eating up civilians, not pooping them out, Dan.
Not yet.
What happens if
Not yet.
Yeah.
the vengeful spirit shows up when there's
He
children?
deals 1 point of damage to you, and then he
He's
goes
only,
back
he's
to
only
the
chasing
center.
you, not me. Yeah.
So I can't push you into him?
You can't put. He only has eyes for you, Ricky.
God dang it.
Only you.
No, I'm gonna go back to the shower room and
have
kill
to.
another
Yeah,
person.
kill those girls
Boom.
in the shower, in the bathroom.
2.
So now he moves. Galactus moves one closer.
So Bob the Ninja Goldfish thinks that
we should
you
be
must
required
move.
to move.
required to move.
I don't think so.
I
Because now I've sucked up all the meeples
I feel okay
here,
with this too.
right?
For now.
I think it's okay to let people stand in one space, but we'll see.
Different monsters, different strategies.
I would also like to confirm that I do murder with my bowel movements. It's been documented.
So what happens if we kill another player? Like,
You're out of the
done. And then I get nothing?
You get the joy of the fact that you killed the other player.
So nothing.
That's enough for me.
It is a way to stop someone from winning if they are like snowballing out of like I have really all the souls in the world and you won't be able to stop me. There's a way that you could kill them.
Sure. Sure. So I'm gonna move here and I'll take one of these people. Don't judge me.
I'm not.
Totally.
Oh.
Yes.
So you get one of these.
Sorry.
And then you get to place the Snuggle Lord
In the adjacent quadrant.
Yeah,
The opposite quadrant.
opposite
So
quadrant.
you're here. There has to be any room in this quadrant.
I
Yeah.
thought that the snuggle
Why?
word healed.
Right here?
Why
It
over
does
So
because it has to
you,
be kind of
you
far
have to
from
pick
you.
it up to get the HP, so it incentivizes movement over there. It just incentivizes board movement.
there? So what if I'm not damaged?
You can get what you're getting is one of these, so it
Okay.
acts as it's either an additional hit point and it also acts as a skull. For
And also,
combat.
other players can spend a turn attacking this to kill
Yeah,
it.
so they can instead of getting civilian or attacking another player, they can kill it before you get there.
Okay. With just by attacking it, or
Yeah, it takes their turn.
okay. So is it attacking it like attacking another player?
No, it's like attacking a civilian, except it doesn't have.
They don't get
they
anything
don't
from
get
it. They
anything
just
from-
kill.
Yeah, they're
Snuggle.
negating
Okay.
it from you getting it.
Okay.
And if someone else were to roll
Ricky,
a 6,
if you do that,
they
I'm
can
telling
move that
Zach
Snuggle
that
Lord.
you killed Snuggle.
it's assigned to them.
That's okay. I'm fine with killing the Snuggle Lord.
I know. That's why I'm gonna make sure that you will not be.
That's
I
why
know you're going to do it. I'm just saying afterwards.
Smack him.
just like I'm gonna kill him
So,
on Paragon.
You
Team
win
Joe.
by getting 7 of these guys, right? Not by
see, now
killing
that I
everybody
know.
else.
Yeah, you win by getting 7 of
Just
these,
checking.
Or
and
if
then
every-
starting
or if
your
everybody else
turn
is dead.
in the
Okay.
camp.
Just
So you have to have 7 be in the camp, and then at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Thank you for the
Resub.
resub.
The Duganator. Thank you
Someone
for
in
the
chat
resub.
is wisely suggesting, or not suggesting, but rather observing that Anna is well ahead of us, and that
Anna is
perhaps
min-maxing this game.
We should
I prefer to think of it as
combine
winning.
powers.
Emily's about to be on even ground.
can
It's
min-max
kind of
stats.
partially
You've
because of
just-
turn order. Just saying.
Well, yeah, we've also left you alone in that corner to just
Yeah,
pick
the
up all
only
these
advantage.
souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
I mean,
It's only
you
a fight.
have to make it to the center of the map to
True.
win.
True.
You have to be so. In case it wasn't clear, once you have 7 souls, you have to start your turn in the camp. Meaning you have to get there, then be there for a round.
okay.
So it gives people a chance if they were close enough to come and try to get you.
Gotcha.
Damn.
I'm gonna start hoofing it over there so we can fight. Move over here, fight a dude, roll a thing. good.
Here we go.
Actually, I have the best placement now.
You think so?
Yeah, because I'm 1 away.
I'm gonna go and
Yeah, that
backstab
inside ring. I think,
Snuggle
is
Lord in the back.
Kind of where it's at.
So he's gonna punch
You're
Snuggle
attacking
Lord.
a Snuggle Lord?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Snuggle Lord dies.
Okay.
Zach, Ricky just punched you.
No.
He's
She's
really
lying.
At the beginning of the turn round, he then moves into the showers, chasing Ricky.
Does he find the dead body of his lover?
He finds some dead bodies, and his hatred is renewed.
Ooh.
That seems fair.
But do I roll a dice when I kill Snuggle Lord?
No, you just
Okay.
kill it.
Yeah. It's costly enough to take your turn to basically negate someone else or something.
Yeah, agreed. So Anna.
Oh, so it's my turn now. Lovely. I'm gonna.
Up to 5 souls.
I think you get a card too.
Yeah, she does.
Emily, you should punch Anna.
I should.
We got a slow roll.
Well, she can't because his face is away.
No. This she can. Oh, you're right. She's 2 spaces away.
I
Yeah.
don't know if these cards. Excuse me. That's good. Right.
It's your
I
turn.
think
now.
we can use those as long as people are not looking at.
Yeah, we'll just have to actively avert
Yeah.
our eyes.
It's skulls and blank cards are the hits basically.
And you get a card.
Flidow! Thank you for the resubscription.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. Attack a dude. Roll a thing. 6. We'll summon a Snuggle Lord over here. Take a card. Ricky, your turn. If we camp the campfire, can they not turn in?
They can still turn in.
can still turn in.
But you basically, if you're sitting there, then attack them. When
Going
you
this
so they
way.
will.
Guys, I have no more skulls in my hand than Emily does.
At
That-
this moment.
Emily and I are tied right now, so.
But Emily,
Charlie,
oh, yeah,
K2's
Emily also hasn't taken any damage.
Ooh,
So
it's angry with him.
He's
the
like
other thing to notice is
double
that
angry.
as someone actually gets hurt, they become stronger because they have less misses in their hand. So
Yeah.
they become more dangerous in combat.
Charlie K2 is saying that he thinks the leader should have some pressure mechanic to make them do something else.
Why did it just move away?
So
from-
Ricky already has Galactus assigned to him. He rolls a 1, which means Galactus gets a free move.
Yeah. Okay, is this Ricky?
Towards, yeah.
I thought that was Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
need a
think I
black
moved him to
card.
the wrong area then.
Did it?
Yeah, he should have been chasing. He should have moved.
Yeah, and this is actually closer to Ricky than that.
Oh,
was.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, I moved him actually after you then. Not
Gotcha. Didn't see that.
It's fine. It'll all be good.
Is it my
Yeah.
turn
So
again?
I didn't think I mentioned that. If you roll a 1 or a 6 and the Snuggle Lord's already out, you get to replace the Snuggle Lord. Or if he's already assigned to you, you get to move him 1 space closer to you. If you roll a 1, Galactus switches to you. Or if he's already on you, he moves an additional space.
Yep. Short.
Six souls.
Emily, you got to go whack her. Whack her a couple times.
So
Yeah.
the person to
See
turn.
if
Trying
Emily
to decide
does.
if I don't listen to this. Just kidding. If I take another one and then go camp out in the campfire.
That'll
so
take
that-
2 turns, 2
You're
turn
right.
cycles. I think we should all go to the campfire.
Yeah.
Meet Anna there. Beat her up when she comes in. Beat her up again because she's a full turn cycle untouched.
Yeah. Well,
Agreed. Let's
she
do
needs
it.
to
Start the turn.
start the turn
Sorry.
there with 7 souls.
Gotcha. Which I think mathematically this is like a Hillary Clinton situation where
It
she's
might be
just
that when
gonna.
you damage someone, you have the choice of either doing a point of hit point to them or getting them to get rid of a soul.
Yeah, that's an interesting change.
Because that would give you a tool to beat them away from winning.
Right.
I'm afraid of doing that though because it might become a
That seems
no-win
really
situation.
Yeah, where no one can win kind
Yeah.
of thing.
So whose turn is it?
Mine.
Emily's turn.
So I'm gonna move to the middle. Do I have to roll anything to do that?
No, you just do it.
I'm doing that.
We were also aiming for a short game though. So
Yeah, it's a short
it being
game.
quick
Yep,
to
that's
win
true.
is not necessarily bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
E. Ebert, thank you for the one-man raid.
Ebert, thank you for coming.
And that's actually an important thing to note is like kind of knowing what kind of game you're working on. And if we're trying to make a game that we're going to sit down and spend an hour on, we would make different design decisions than if we're doing one that's meant to be a
Short.
15-minute quick game.
And I think this is good because it puts pressure on other people to go attack
do
her
something.
and have player
Because
interaction.
we were just running around. Because another thing is you have
I
4.
do see the point though that by making yourself stronger by killing people, you get closer to winning, and someone has to avoid the chance of getting victory points to hit you right now.
Right.
So
That's true.
At this point, all I'm hearing is blah, 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 blah. Anna's gonna win, blah, blah, blah.
And also, you know,
it might be though that like too many hit points. Like 4 might be a better number.
could be
than
too many hit
5.
points, but also you have people playing the game for the very first run. They're not going to play it optimally.
Oh yeah, I mean also
so-
reacting rashly to like the first playthrough of a game. I think
Yeah, sure. So these are all things
Right.
to keep in mind.
So it's your turn.
I'm moving in. I'm setting up the defensive play, which seems somewhat futile, but
Do
we'll
we
try.
have to attack each other now?
No, you don't
No.
have to attack.
We're
another
just
player.
lying in wait to
Just hanging,
try and
chilling.
beat Anna when she
Ready?
gets in there.
We're ready.
You guys could bring the attack to her, right?
You could, yeah, if they could move another space.
Is there an option to steal their souls? Like their points?
Ooh.
So we talked
Your
about
J-Man, thank
we
you
had
for
just talked about that as a
resubscribing.
mechanic, which seems kind of dangerous given that we want the game to be very fast-paced. Right? If you're building a longer game where there's more up and down, then maybe.
Very fast,
Right.
Wait, just wait till my turn.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's an interesting idea, but
For the
I'm worried
expansion
that it'll make
version.
it too hard to win.
Yes.
Ricky,
Yeah.
the expansion
That
version.
makes you hard to win. Anyway, that's my turn. Ricky, your turn.
All right, where am I? I'm over there. You know what? You guys go ahead and gang up on her. I'm trying to go kill Snuggle.
I mean, the other tool, like kind of lever that we have to pool is the number of victory points it takes to win, right?
Right,
So
right.
like maybe 7 is too small, maybe 10 is right. Like that's and that just comes from playing the game and game balance.
6. Ooh.
Finding that
So
sweet
you
point.
actually, that's perfect. You gonna move the Snugglord to another quadrant?
To another quadrant.
Yeah.
Or another quadrant?
He rolled 6, so now Snugglord is no longer attached to you; it's attached to him, and he places it opposite.
Who's the minion now,
So,
Zach?
Over back here.
Yep.
Okay.
So can Zach like
Odd.
kill the vengeful spirit that's kind of trying to kill me?
So now
And now Ricky has both Galactus
Zombie.
and Snugglord.
Galactus.
What, can they fight?
Dun,
They can't fight now.
Man.
I want Zombie Galactus to join your little.
Yeah, he does show up in there. He doesn't
Like,
attack it.
how you doing?
I need a card.
Nice party.
I hear there's a camp going on.
The camp party? Can I have
Is
fun?
that your Snugglord
and
impression?
now it's my turn. No, that's Zombie Galactus.
Zombie Galactus
Oh.
impression.
And I'm gonna move this way.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Cause I can.
So now you guys should go.
Give me a die.
Should have known that would happen.
Yep.
But now you can-
Now it's your turn.
Go whacker.
Yeah.
Everybody can go whacker.
I'm coming this way. I'm actually gonna take this guy. Jello. 2. So nothing.
Grab a card.
Okay.
If Anna stays put and they don't go to her, can they do enough damage to kill her? If Anna stays put, she can't win the game unless they go to her and she kills all of them. She eventually will need to go to the middle.
Get Galactus assigned.
So what they're doing now is actually what I
can't
think
move
would
yet
probably be
until
the
I move.
smartest way, which is to kind of set it up to where she has to move into places that they're already in.
Yeah.
So they can attack her and then they can follow her again and attack her again. I don't want to be. Last time I was told to look in a camera, an embarrassing gif got made.
That was really funny.
Alright, so Galactus after you, Dan?
He's after me.
Oh, good. My turn. I will move over here and attack. And
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you can take him?
So he pulls one
No,
of
you
No,
pull
no,
one
no,
of his
no, you
cards.
pull
Oh.
one of his.
Yeah.
They can't look.
Why you take 2 more? Greedy.
So what happens?
That's a skull. So you take one.
Oh,
You lose one.
can they do
family.
enough damage in a single turn? Right now, no. A player has 5 hit points at the start of the game, and they haven't dealt any damage to her so far. So they couldn't kill her in a single turn.
So I lose a family member because I took a skull?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And the skull gets put back in the discarded to the skull pile.
Yeah, so it just gets added. Or, no, not your pile, but yeah. There you go.
I know.
You're switching one out.
yeah.
I saw what you were doing after I
Okay.
started talking.
Okay, that's that round.
Okay, now Emily's in the lead, just so we're all clear on it.
Oh, that's true.
I've never been in the lead on this
Beginning
show
of the turn, Galactus gets on
Hey,
me.
that's not true.
This is your favorite game,
we won
right?
together.
That's true, we did win together.
I will lose 1
I don't
HP.
know why you gotta be so aggressive tonight.
I just
but-
forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, if you let someone get to full points without doing any damage to them and let them get to the center before that is done, you pretty much, you can't win. But I think, as has been shown, it's very hard to actually do that, I think. If everyone is...
If people
Oh.
are playing,
Yeah.
So
Optimally, it'd
Ricky
be hard
just
to make it
attacked
there.
me, so Galactus moves
I already
closer.
moved Galactus. He attacked me. I lost an HP, and then after he does damage, he'll move back to the center.
Got it.
So I took
okay.
care of that already. So it's good. You should.
Cool.
That is no longer
so
the
now it's
case,
my
though,
turn.
as
Sunny Cat, hi. Thank you for resubscribing.
What's up?
someone was saying if Anna gets back to the middle now, she can't be beat. She has to now move through areas that other people are in.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
pretty...
no, I don't. I can move here.
But someone else could then move to...
Follow,
Follow
me.
you
Yeah.
and
Follow
attack
you,
you on the
yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
I'm
but
just saying that
no
it's
matter
not, it's
where
not
I
a sure
go-
thing that you can get back there.
But no matter where I go, they can.
They can follow
Like,
you,
yeah. So, so given that Emily is the one that's now in the lead, I'm gonna go this way and make Ricky choose. And I'm gonna go.
Oh, nice.
That means you have 8 people.
And so that's
Yeah, there,
not
you
a-
can have 8
so I
because
take
you can
this back.
you can spend 2 to get a hit point and an extra hit card. So
Well, now you tell me. How many have I got? All right.
It's getting interesting now.
Yeah, you
And
have
how
to be in
many
the you have to be in the center to do
How
that,
many
though.
do we need to win?
You need 7 to win.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Well, so she gets in the middle, she wins anyway.
She
No,
has at
I-
the beginning of her turn.
She has to get there and last the whole turn.
Yep.
And with all of you hovering around, there's a greater chance of that happening to Emily than me. Just
Oh.
Oh, Emily's your turn, I think.
That sounds like Zoidberg, sort of. A little bit. And then, can I move after I take that guy?
No.
That's your action.
No,
That's
yeah.
my
You have to
action.
move it, then do something.
I'm
Roll your dice.
staying there.
Roll your die too for the attack.
5.
Okay, you get a card. All right, my turn. This is Ricky over here, right?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to fight, Dan?
Sure, why not?
Get.
So gentlemanly.
You're getting fought. You're getting fought.
I challenge you to a duel, I suppose.
Oh, I was looking at it. and thinking you were Ricky, which is why I was thinking everywhere.
Oh, lost.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Let's see, what family member I want to get rid of? You know what? This old guy right here. There you go.
Alright, your
He
turn.
lives long enough.
So Galactus moves towards who now?
Oh,
Galactus
Ricky hasn't
moves
taken
towards
his turn
Ricky.
yet, but
Yeah, he
Galactus
should have
is
moved.
chasing me.
Oh, is he? I
Yeah,
thought
we're
he
in
was
the same
just.
spot, so.
Yeah, so he should have moved though before Anna's turn.
Well, it's not quite.
It's not
my-
Ricky. It's not her turn. Yeah.
He did move before my
Okay,
last
then he moved
one.
last. Okay, that's
He
what I
hit
thought
somebody
about.
and then got reset back to camp.
I'm gonna go and attack you, Anne. Is that Anne? No.
That's Emily.
That's Emily.
Emily.
Why are you still attacking me when Emily
Because
is
Joel
in the
told
lead?
me to. Team
No,
Joe.
no, he said attack her. He didn't say attack her. He just said attack her.
They're both.
Bob,
in a
Bob
position
the
to win
Goldfish
right
would like to point
No,
out
it
Anna would
doesn't
still
matter.
win if you don't attack her.
All right, I put the card from your thing. No, wait.
now. She picks a card from your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You realize you're killing yourself, right?
Yeah, maybe for 7 meeples, 5 cards might be too much, just for the balance.
5 HP.
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
HP.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it could be a thing that it also changes with the number of players. Like
Yeah.
more HP for 3
Exactly,
players might
makes
be
sense.
enough.
We should have the option to sacrifice one of our family members to randomly teleport one other player away.
Again, though, it might be something to test out because the only player who can survive an entire round right now is Emily.
So
Everyone else would have the potential of getting killed out
Who-
in that last round.
who is Zombie Galactus after now?
Me.
Yeah.
Dan.
So, and I'm right here, so he would move to that.
Yep, and then he would just smack you.
Right.
And Dan only has 2 HP left.
I have 3 HP left.
Didn't he smack you? Oh, he's not.
He smacked me once, and then someone else beat me up.
Yeah, now he's gonna smack you again. Or
Oh, no, this is-
that
this
was
is
the one
Emily.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not you. All right,
So do
okay.
I have to?
No, you're good.
No,
only
you're fine.
attacks me.
Yeah, he's only interested in it.
It is Anna's turn now.
So can I?
Oh, do I get to
You
move
have
the
to be
other one?
at camp to spend.
No.
it, but-
Okay.
It just stays there.
So, but I can attack Ricky, who keeps beating up on me
Yes.
for no reason whatsoever.
You
Hand
can't.
size, you'll probably beat him up.
Yeah.
Your hit rate's pretty high.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Hey, I never know, Ricky. I believe in you.
Bring it, Ricky. And I can't do anything else this turn.
That's right.
That's it. Yeah. Galactus right now is not after. He's after Dan.
Oh wait, he hit me. And no one rolled a 1. My bad.
So he's done.
Galactus is just chilling.
That's what I thought.
I lied.
Okay.
I'm a liar.
Alright, well, it's my turn. I'm moving in here. Thank you for letting me win, Anna.
Well, you have to survive for one whole round.
There's a whole round, but you guys
Oh,
can't kill her
You
since
know,
she's at
that's
full health.
true.
That's why I want to
Didn't-
sacrifice one of
didn't
my
think
family
about that.
members.
That is called misdirection.
Misdirection.
Just
I
checkmate.
just realized that this was like guaranteed win for Emily. I didn't even-
Yeah.
Can I point out the fact that I tried to tell you all this?
I was very distracted. I was very
Yeah,
distracted.
very distracted.
It's okay. It's playtest.
Let's play this.
I'm like so happy that she won.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it was handed to me, so it's not very like.
It wasn't
No.
very rewarding.
It wasn't that rewarding, but yeah.
I think she should have to roll, and if she gets a 1, then she takes it.
Yeah. Should there be
she
something you
still
have
wins.
to do at the end
Like,
to actually confirm the win?
I feel like there should be something
A die roll is
Like-
so arbitrary.
I don't think
Yeah.
it should be a die roll. I think it needs to be based on your deck, what you've been building and putting
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
So it might be.
How many family members you've got left? or
Yeah, you might have
something?
to. Let's say you draw a card. Like it's the opposite. On your turn, you get to like draw 2 cards randomly, and you're trying to get a family member. So it's basically the higher health you have at the end of the game,
Got it.
the better chance you have too.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
But
throw
the
that in.
more-
We've got
yeah.
time.
Sure.
You
So
still
do I?
Yeah, I mean you still win this time, I guess.
Oh.
So,
I
Wait,
win.
or-
but let's play test it.
Okay.
Wow.
I know I do have a lot of cards.
All right. So
So what's
you
the
need
rule?
to draw 2.
you
from
draw
here.
2, and you're trying to find one of your family members.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
No peeking.
I'm
if
not
you don't,
It's too easy
you
to
haven't
tell.
succeeded in the ritual,
gotta
but you
try
don't
again.
lose anything.
Gotcha.
Maybe if you
Aw.
can choose to get rid of
Nope.
hit cards to kind of up your
No, those are mine.
Oh.
So
But then,
that's your basically you're now
Alright,
doing the
so now
ritual.
what?
There's your
and
hand.
You're trying to.
so now
Get
it's
rid of 2.
Yeah. And 2
because she
souls.
drew and didn't get it.
yeah,
she
which
did.
is actually increasing your chance to complete the ritual, but making you don't.
You
I would
still
say you
just-
have the choice to get rid of those. You don't have to if you don't
Gotcha.
want to. So basically, the choice is if someone attacks you, you can attack back and you're stronger, or you have a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could hang on to those if you wanted and be stronger from when I come and attack you. But
There's a lot of really cool
just being honest.
ideas floating both here and in the chat about like ways to add on to the game
Yeah.
and modify the rules to make it more effective and all that. And all of this happening because of this playtest. And I think this is exactly the kind of thing that will happen in a game development
Oh, yeah.
room, which is
Yeah.
basically the same thing, different format, right? So,
Yeah,
not a perfect game, not a perfect playthrough, but learning all kinds of things
Not perfect
throughout.
people.
and I mean, I think if you think you're ever gonna make a game and play it the first time and it be perfect, you're
Yeah.
fooling yourself. It's never ever works that way.
Krovitnier came up with a really good
I
idea.
actually like that one too. What if
What-
when you attack a player or civilian, any civilians in the room flee to adjacent rooms, and that would reduce the speed at which players gather souls?
Yeah, we were talking about that
That's
as
an
a
idea.
potential option. So
Yeah.
maybe that's like we could add that as another event. Either that's what happens on a 4, or it's
Or
what
after
happens.
a couple turns or
like-
something like that?
I don't know. The other question would be, how do they spread? Do they get spread evenly to the rooms next to them?
Right.
There's an
Yeah,
interesting
you do
balance
it
of.
clockwise.
How do they funnel?
Yeah.
Says Tobin says, this is a moral lesson on the gray nature of life. I like that. I like that. I can do that.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
bring a
sure.
little, you know.
I'm all about that.
So you're done.
So what
Dan's
now?
turn.
Okay.
We kind of all want
Wait,
to
so
go
how
beat
are
up
we
on Emily right now.
Determining the winner at this point now?
I'm not
Oh,
sure
you
if
won.
adding
but
any rules-
We're adding the new rules
Okay.
and seeing if you.
I'll
if
just
you
move to this
maintain
place and
that.
Got
get in
it.
a position to beat up Emily.
Hey.
A little bit.
Root.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
You up
Ricky, your
first.
turn.
Ricky, we can keep fighting, or we can try and prevent Emily from winning the game.
She already won. I'm just gonna keep fighting you. Cause you're down 2 HP.
So I pull one of your
I never
cards,
attack
and if I get a
anybody.
skull,
I'm just minding
Ricky,
my
do you
own
even have any
business.
skulls
At this
that I
point,
can
he's
draw?
not trying to win or lose. He's just trying to spite you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is fine. That happens.
really.
Which is called
Shuffle those, because I know
Kingmaker.
which one the skull is.
Yeah. Which no popular games ever fall into. Catan.
This card just sucks. Something. I think that's
Family
my
member.
family
Yeah,
member.
family member. No
1
attack.
HP left.
Ricky, you're just like the. You apparently Ricky just
I
plays
think
for
when
vendettas.
I kill him, I should absorb all his souls. Just saying.
I think that would be like a dice roll.
No, I think I should just
yeah.
kill you and absorb all your
It's
souls.
a quick way to jump yourself into winning from
Yeah.
losing.
Okay, so that's
maybe.
a round.
There's a. So is Galactus chasing anyone? No.
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 Then it's back to Anna's turn.
And so I'll move here and attack. Whoops, I took a soul with me.
So when you move in, you can. You basically your list of options are you can try to, or no, you can't. That's the beginning of your turn. Yeah. So now you can attack her. I need to remember my own rules.
No. Don't you take 2?
No, you take 2. I only take 1.
Yeah. For when you're doing the ritual at the end to win the game is when you
Don't
take
like
2.
this.
You
This
don't?
does not bode well for my
You're
family.
totally fine. You still have 4.
You got 4 cards
HP.
left.
Yeah,
I
you're
know,
good.
but this was my favorite one.
And that's
No.
the only action that I
Yeah,
can
you
take.
basically do 1 action a turn. So either you move and then take an action. If you're trying to win the game, you don't move because you're already there, and you take the action of doing the thing.
So now you can attack me or attempt to complete your ritual.
Okay. Wait, and how do I complete my ritual?
That's
I
the
hold
drawing.
your cards, and you draw 2 of them
Okay.
at random.
Okay.
That's why I hold them.
You try and
And
get a shuffle
you're trying to
for
get
you.
one of your family members.
One? Just one?
Just one.
And I
That's all
get
you
to
need.
draw 2?
You get to draw
Draw
2.
two cards.
Ooh, I like these odds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got pretty good odds. I think that might have been a family member.
It's not.
I don't know either, so.
That one's not
Nope.
either.
No!
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
So that's your turn.
Yeah, and she
Okay.
then can choose to keep those skulls or ditch them in an attempt to make her
Oh.
ritual more.
Wait,
or-
I can
or-
look at my cards.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, you can
see-
either hold on to those in case I attack you, or you can ditch them to make your odds better.
What's preventing
with this.
Anna from just claiming victory as well?
Yeah, that
Anna
too.
needs to complete her ritual at the beginning of her turn. So
Also, the fact that I
she
have
moved
a
in
ton
this turn
of
and attacked
moving
people.
in.
my odds are not good.
Emily, I'm beating you up.
No!
I'm beating you up.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting that you
Draw
build
some.
up your deck to be better at combat,
look.
and
Oh,
but
I
it
see.
also
Don't look.
Okay.
and to get the souls that you need, but then it makes it harder to work through. So actually, if you,
You have
do a bit of
drawn-
fighting
Oh,
between,
okay, nothing. Damn,
I
damn.
could probably
damn,
the
I tried.
optimal way.
So, Ricky is probably going to attack me again, killing himself in the process.
Go home or go broke. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill Anna.
Go
This
big
is still
or
in
go
your hand.
home.
This is still
Look
in
at
your
this
hand.
mosh
is it?
pit right
Yeah.
here.
No.
You don't lose a family member for missing an attack.
Yeah.
It just shuffles right back in.
Ah, alright. Well, I'm gonna take the one that. Alright.
You're still in here. You got 2 health.
It's fine, everything's fine.
You have almost enough to buy a health point back too if you really need to.
Yeah, I know.
You
but
could, and then go grab another soul.
Totally good.
I don't really have time for that without killing Ricky first.
Alright, I'm done. I think it's your turn.
So now it's my turn. Nobody has rolled
Yeah,
a
adding
one.
the,
You should just go for the win.
The addition of the like ritual at the end actually like stretches it out to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stretches
But
out
it
a lot.
does also feel
This
like
is the
good
most
though.
tense part of the game.
It does feel good. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it. It's not what we were expecting,
Yeah.
but I like the addition.
Here, hold these for me so I can draw 2 and see if I can win.
You can't. You probably will now that I've said that.
Ricky, I think you said it wrong. It's not go home or
I
go
think I'll
broke.
just take that one.
Let's go big or go home.
Go
I'm
home or
never gonna go big.
Yep.
Okay,
gonna
So
go
now
home.
it's yours.
Go home or go broke.
This will be your win.
this is.
You got this.
This better be my win.
You got this.
This is really hard to pick from when they're so far back. I just pull one. No, wait, I pull 2.
2. Which is why you're probably going to win.
Nope.
Oh wow.
I like it.
Wow.
It's Emily's turn.
I'm beating you up again, Emily. I'm gonna try. Just draw a card.
It's just like a huge melee. In the,
Yeah. Everybody's
beating on each other as like 2 people are like,
I like
I'm
it.
trying to get some work done, please.
Ricky, your turn.
Oh,
Yep.
look, it's my turn
We're just in
again.
the middle beating each other up.
Where are the cards?
No big deal.
And
I'm
has
missing.
2 HP left.
You should just go for the win, Dan.
Oh, I could. We
Yeah.
could all just go for the
No,
win.
you-
Oh, I totally get it.
No, you got.
I'm doing that.
you
Okay,
got
yeah.
5.
Fuck this noise.
But I think it's too
I thought you
late.
did 7.
You need
I
7.
know. I just gotta go run
too
around
late.
for a couple turns. Y'all aren't
too
doing nothing
late.
over
That's
there.
true, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack Anne again and try to kill her family member.
Dan has 5 souls. He could poke back out, get the 2 that he needs, and come back.
That's my plan now. I wasted 2 turns whiffing.
This is not hard. I only got like 3 cards or 4 cards.
Wait, I'm pulling it and I'm like, I can
All
see
games
what
start
that
broken.
is, so
Yeah.
shuffle them when I can't see it.
Close your eyes on.
You guys are so bad at this. There you go. Help her out.
Probably the same card. Yep.
Oh man, Anna's just getting wrecked.
Yep.
She only got 1 HP left. Come on, somebody finish her off.
She went from being the leader to
Yeah, the kicker of this is I have 7 cards and only one of them gives me a chance to win.
just do it. Go big or
So
go
now
home.
is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
You were very close to drawing the winning one. You were like next to it.
Feel it. I can feel it.
Okay, my turn. I'm also going to. I don't know who to trust anymore.
You looked.
I didn't mean to. It was on accident. It was really on accident. I still didn't know what happened.
Moment of truth.
All for family members.
Done did it.
There you go.
Done did it. Well played.
Did it.
That got really interesting at the end. Any game notes, players and designers?
I've sacrificed them to.
Pretty, yeah, pretty interesting. I like the game mechanic at the end where you have to,
Yeah.
I think that was.
I think that's a good addition.
Yeah. I
It
can
definitely
see it getting
adds.
tiring after too many rounds.
Yeah, I mean, definitely there are some things that we could have tweaked to make it a little smoother. But I mean, those are things you don't know until you get in there and play.
Yeah,
games,
and
so.
I think like at this point in game development, what you really kind of try to do, and you can talk to your experience on Emergent and the other games, is that you kind of identify levers that you have to pull. So like in this one, it's how many victory points total do you need to win? How many cards do you draw at the end when you're doing the thing? You know, just kind of numbers that you can change without
Get on
adding or
camera.
subtracting any mechanics that then allow you to balance the game out. So is the cost of the special ability thing too high? No one got one.
Yeah.
Like, for example. So 2 is a really high cost to pay. So maybe 1 is better, or is it just not a needed mechanic? And then the same thing for like at the end. It took a long time to get the ritual done. Is it better that you draw, you know, X number more cards or less cards, or you know, whatever?
I like the fact that it's a deck building game, but other people get a pull from your deck, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah.
The thing I thought was the coolest that we kind of worked out was the way that everything kind of influenced your odds one way or another, where like getting hurt actually made you stronger in a way.
Yeah, I like
and,
that.
Like where building up to win made it harder to win also at the end. I thought was kind of
I
cool.
like that too.
I think just about the only thing I would change right off is when 2 players are in the same square, they must fight.
They must fight.
Yeah.
I think if you enter the square of somebody else, you are attacking.
I would also like the idea of moving between turns. Like you have to move.
You have to move between turns.
Yeah, just because I think it keeps it a little bit more dynamic.
That might be.
or
It does lengthen
soul.
the game.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
the
know
soul
if it
if
would lengthen
that's-
it
Yeah.
It may
too
actually.
much.
Yeah.
It may.
It may
What I
make
was
it
thinking is
faster
actually.
because you can kill
yeah.
each other faster because you're closer to each other.
The reason why I was saying I didn't want to force that was because I particularly wanted to see how the strategy worked. If I was like, I'm just going to absorb everything as I move in.
Yeah.
And
that's game design, folks.
so.
Yay!
In on that bombshell.
We did it. We made a damn game.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Every time we step out of here, I never know what the hell's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
we did a damn thing. What's coming up next?
Coming up next, we're gonna have team fight. I think we're playing Paragon. Joe, correct me if I'm wrong.
We're definitely
Yes,
playing
we are.
Playing Paragon. Team
Okay.
Joe versus Team Zach.
Look behind
Everybody
the
get
It's
on
Paragon.
Team Emily, and we'll see you very shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Team Emily.
Yeah, Team Emily.
thanks Nate and Billy for
It's
joining
actually
us.
Yep.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you
for
so
having
much,
us
guys.
again.
Yeah.
Y'all wanna?
Dan, you're a great host.
You know, I try. Y'all have any final plugs to throw out while you're here?
International-
I plug shit all the time.
Billy, you're an ethereal voice off camera right now. I'd say.
You're like, watch DFA.
Yeah, watch that from above.
Watch Hyper RPG and see me Tuesdays and Fridays on Colony News.
International Tabletop Day is actually this Saturday, the 30th. So get out there, play at your local board game shops. I know I'll be at Mox and Ballard, so if you want to come play Test Emergence, if you're in Seattle. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty cool that it's getting really big. So happy International Board Game Day.
Cool.
Tabletop Day.
Tabletop Day.
Tabletop Day. Go play tabletop games with your friends.
Get out there, play some games.
Heck yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more crazy zany madness. Until
Actually,
then.
not with this show, but
Oh, okay.
like we're doing special programming.
Gotcha. Just
Right.
kidding.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's a really cool event, and you guys are
You'll
gonna love
see.
it. But
Yeah.
it will mess with regular programming.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, until then,
The week after.
Joe, take us out.
Shut it down.
Shut it down, Joe.
Paragon.